Good morning, everybody. Hello.
What's
Scott
up, my
and
man?
Lern and Moon. Here we are.
Here it
Energy
is.
up, dude. Monday
Energy
feels
up
good.
indeed. Oh, man.
Wow. Missed you guys all weekend.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Oh, what a weekend it was. What a weekend it was. Yeah, I got some stuff to look forward to. I think I got to yell at my son for the first time for showing up after curfew.
A little rebellious.
How
huh?
many minutes? How many minutes?
My wife is at some women's conference, okay?
Uh-huh.
So
So we know now who he's afraid of.
He was off on his own yesterday. My in-laws are in town. Mm-hmm. So I went to bed at like 8:30 last night. He goes, "Hey man, I'm going out." Okay. Where are you going? I don't know. All right.
No clue. Whatever.
He doesn't know?
He had no.
Well, you know, I'm gonna go out with my friends.
Okay.
Gonna go out with my friends. And my wife texts me. She goes, "Hey, he wants to go out. He said he'll be home at 11:30." I go, "Great."
Deal.
I woke up this morning, you know, I see the hey, when did the boy get home? 12:30.
Ooh. That's
Where was he?
I don't know. He was up around here.
You
I
have
was
the
gonna
Live
say.
360 app, right?
I know. He
So
was
you
up
can
around here. I
see.
could see.
Because in this town, you can get anywhere in an hour. So.
Dang.
He was up in the Creve Coeur area. Ooh.
Well, you were dead asleep,
You
you
in
know?
trouble
He
now.
He didn't think you'd know he forgot about that app.
Trying to think
I
what's
know.
open that late over here. There's Deerbergs. There's.
Do you think he
That's
forgot
it?
about that app? No, I bet you just wasn't thinking that you would even check.
It's the first thing I checked.
So
First thing.
Okay, so you haven't even seen him or spoken to him.
No.
His
man.
ass is grass.
Oh, just wait till Dad gets home.
We're going to need a follow-up tomorrow with the
Wait till Dad gets
excuses.
home.
Yeah.
Oh, you're excited.
Does he know? Does he know that you?
No.
Okay.
No, I know it. And with that app, and listen, I'm not one to, you know, be on it constantly. Like, where's the boy?
Right.
But when I open up my phone this morning, you know, I get the alert on, you know, when everybody's at their destinations.
Yeah.
And I see, oh, home. What time?
Man,
Because I had said, hey, 11:30, hard curfew.
Right.
he's a super, super smart kid, too. I am really surprised that he would come in an hour late and not leave a note for Dad to
Different
see
time
in the
zone,
morning.
Oh, my in-laws must have been going crazy, too.
Are they at the house?
They're at the house.
Oh, no.
Were they
They're
staying
at the
up?
house.
Or are they?
They must have stayed up.
Well, maybe there's a good excuse for what happened.
Well,
But
Even
a
texted
note
one of
should have
them?
been written.
and here's the thing. So they want to get in on this
Reprimanding?
360 thing.
Oh.
Oh, really? To watch you?
They
Where
want
are
to
you
get
at?
in on this 360
They want to watch
thing.
the son-in-law.
They want to be included in our family circle.
Okay.
So while my wife's away, and I understand. So while the wife's away, so they could keep track on the boy when he's, you know, driving around. Mm-hmm. I get it. But now, so if they're in the family circle, and they leave, they're still in the family circle.
How do you kick them out? Yeah.
How do I throw them out?
Oh, wait.
You
So
can't just temporarily.
So now your phone's going to be dinging every time they get somewhere, or how's this?
Or now they could see where I am.
Right. Well, I'm surprised
Oh, yeah, who
Amelia's
cares?
mom doesn't have her tracked as much as they like. You've
It's
talked about
mother's
that.
mother's instinct.
Yes.
Keeps track.
I see.
So this app, you can't just set times like from this date to this date. You can track.
I
and
don't
then-
think so.
Huh.
I don't think so.
My family knows where I am at all points. The other day I had to pick up my son, and he texted he goes, "Hey, I told you to leave. Why haven't you left yet?" And I was like, "Oh man, he's really watching me.
Yeah, that's a new thing, by the way.
He's really watching me."
There's a term for that. It's called fambushing.
Fambushing.
Well, he fambushed me.
Fambushing.
He was right. I was being slow about it.
So if you're a parent of a teen, you might have already known about this. You might be living this. Here's how it goes. Your kid uses a location sharing app like Life 360 or Apple's Find My or Snap Map to track where you are. Then out of nowhere, they show up at your location, or they'll fire off a text going, hey, a treat from Starbucks or a ride home, would be nice.
Yeah, that happens. My daughter pulls that move.
Surprise, you've been fambushed. That's right, fambushed. We now have a term for it. So one mom shared that as soon as she stepped into a store she'd been avoiding, her daughter texted her, calling her out and requesting a snack. Another time, the daughter saw mom near Starbucks and immediately texted an order.
I would have done this if I would have had this.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Suddenly mom realized, hey, every move is being watched. And it's not just texts. Some teens will show up in person. There's a viral TikTok of a girl who tracked her mom to a Mexican restaurant, walked in, joined her for lunch, thanks to location tracking.
You got an issue with this? If this happened to you? Because I kind of like
With
this.
the kids?
Yeah, I would like that. Oh
no, I don't go anywhere.
You thinking about me enough? I mean, they're teenagers. They're supposed to, hate
they're
us.
not thinking
No, they're not
you.
thinking about you. They're thinking about what they want.
Yeah, their bellies are thinking
Hey, that's
for
fine.
themselves.
If the byproduct is me getting a little bit more hang time with them, okay. It's fine with me. These teenagers, man, they're supposed to hate us and not want to be around us. So.
I don't go anywhere, so fine. Where am I going? Oh, Dad's home. Dad's home still. Dad's home still.
Well,
Dad's home still. Dad hasn't moved.
Dad's lazy
Is
as
Dad
hell.
dead?
Think of how awesome this would have been to have this when we were kids.
I know.
To know where your parents like, okay, they're leaving, so I still got 20 minutes.
Oh, yeah. Still time to Joe and get cleaned up. What?
Oh, my
Absolutely.
goodness.
What?
What are you
Get
talking
the
What are you
guys out of the
talking about,
house.
Scott?
Let's go. Yeah. Everybody leave.
Oh, yeah, I
Well,
guess
Scott's
you're
like, still
right.
time to clean up the drugs before Mom gets home. Am I right, Scott? You know it.
I guess you're right. If we ever catch them in the act of anything, boy, were they stupid.
I don't know. I don't care about the kids. I don't care if the kids know where I am. Again, I'm nowhere. But it's, if my in-laws have it, I don't know. I'm sure it's
different.
What is that? You're
It's
at work and you're at
different.
home. You have
It's
a remote.
different.
I wonder. My
My mom has my tracking.
Yeah, my in-laws might have mine. My
Too
mother-
much data. I'm not hiding anything.
I love being able to see where my mom is. My mom travels a lot for work, and so I never know where the hell she is.
I'm checking where my mom is right now. Yep, exactly where she's supposed to be.
Home. Home. I don't know. Is it weird?
Nah.
Don't bother me. I kind of like it. Hey, this goes both ways though. You get a driver in the house. Your son's driving now. Well, maybe you can check up on him and be like, "Hey, yo, bring Pop some Chipotle." I see where you're at.
Yeah, if Pop asks for Chipotle,
Yeah, you'd
Pop's
be-
being held hostage. That's our signle.
You're right. Sorry.
That's our signal.
That's
Hey,
your
if I ever
password?
ask for Chipotle, which I would never,
That's your family.
you
password.
know, like call the police.
Okay,
That's what
sorry.
that means.
My code is bring me egg salad from a gas station.
Ooh.
That's my code.
Ugh.
That means
Ew.
I am being held hostage.
Yeah.
All right, good to know.
Gas-
If you
gas-
ever
egg
if you ever
salad.
text me saying bring me egg salad from a QT,
Hey,
Yeah.
how's that egg
call the
salad?
police.
Now, egg
Oh
salad
my
from
gosh.
Schnucks is legit, and I will eat that completely. But egg salad from a gas station, no way.
Okay.
So
That's
I don't
good.
know. When I get home, we'll see. It doesn't depend on what was going on. What if he goes, I was with a chick last night?
Yeah, what if? Is that the get out of jail free card for parents, like for kids with parents, like you tell mom and dad the most truth, like almost overshare, and then like the punishment is minimal?
Well, he's Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde right now.
Yeah.
Because he's saying that if it turns out that he was with the gal, the back half of him is super proud.
Yeah.
And he's all
Excited.
like, yeah, it's awesome.
It's great.
He is. He's excited.
Yo, but your face has to be like, you were late. And
Right.
that's inexcusable. This can't happen. You're going to have to reprimand, but we'll
But be cool.
all the while
Well,
winking, going,
Okay.
good on you.
Here's what I'd say.
Okay.
I'd say, hey, listen. You can't be doing this. This is serious. This is serious, Dad, right now.
Okay.
This is how I would put this. Scott, you're the kid.
Okay.
Go.
Listen, dude. I told you. 11:30. But Dad, I was with
Dude, I
a
was with the
girl.
broad,
I was with
man.
Sheila.
Listen,
was with the broad.
you know exactly how he speaks.
You
I
know
was
how
with
he
a
does.
broad.
Yeah.
He's from New
That's
York.
one of those
I said,
days.
listen, if that's going to be the case, you need to throw Dad a text or something saying, hey, I'm with a broad.
Okay.
I'm with a broad.
I'm with a broad.
But Dad,
But Dad,
you're always in bed by 9.
you're always in bed by 9. How am I supposed to text you? I'm going to wake you up.
And I know
Right.
how serious you take your sleep.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
know
true.
how serious you take your
Right.
sleep.
This is your fault.
All right, throw it back on me. Yeah, I don't know.
I thought I was doing you a favor, Dad.
And I thought I was doing you a favor because you've always said in the past that you were a cool guy that was doing this kind of stuff.
Fine.
And I just want to be like you, Dad. I
Learned
look
it
up
from
to
you, Dad.
Oh my goodness, that's it. That's the move.
I love, you turn out to be so awesome.
I love you,
know
Dad.
that-
I love you. Yeah, the first time you say I love you.
Let's go play catch.
Want to play catch? You know how to disarm me.
Your kryptonite.
I don't know. Talk to your mother. That's okay.
Yeah.
That's how it would go. Talk to your mother.
You're screwed, dude.
Call your mother at the women's conference. See how that goes.
Your mom's going to be really mad.
Yeah, at the women's conference.
I'm
Mila's
mad,
just
but
seeing
mad.
it. I'm sure she's even crazier being out of town. She's probably looking at all of
I've
you.
yet to talk to her.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, this is
yeah.
going to be a whole thing.
That's great.
It's going to be a whole thing.
Yeah. Well, and you know what? And you're getting it from both sides because if you don't handle this well, she's going to kill you.
I'm going to get it from my in-laws, too, when I get home. I'm staying here.
You're the one that's in
Don't go
trouble.
home.
I'm not going home.
Go to the jury and just stay there all week.
And we're supposed to go away this weekend. We have a wedding to go to. So we fly out Thursday evening, drive 2.5 hours to upstate New York. I think we're staying in like some kind of hippie
Commune?
Oh, cool.
up in the Catskills.
Oh, it's going to be great.
Ooh.
Oh, look at you, New Yorker.
I was
What a New York thing to do.
I was looking at the accommodations. And all right, how far away is this from the airport? And I go, 2.5 hours.
That's not bad. Under 3 is totally acceptable.
2.5 hours. I'm like, we're going up to the Catskills.
Is that Lilydale?
Where's Lilydale?
Lilydale is a little commune of psychics. It's a little town, and you go there, and every little hut has a psychic or like a medium, and there's like witches that live there. It's called Lilydale.
Is it a campground?
No, it's just a little weird little town. Full of psychic energy.
Well, my buddy Ben's getting married, and I'm going to have to give a speech.
Okay. You gonna have AI do it?
No.
Oh. Okay.
No, now I got this to worry about. Now this will be in the back of my head. This will be in the back of my mind for the next 4 or 5 days.
Well, where do you start? This is like your old pal.
My old roommate, yeah, we lived together when we were 18 to 23, before I moved out here. And I don't know, I'll probably spin a couple yarns.
You'll do well.
It'll be fine.
You're a professional communicator.
Yeah,
No
that's
pressure
it.
at all.
I feel like all the pressure's on me. I feel like, this guy speaks for a living.
Well.
He must be. He must be articulate,
Good thing you're
well-spoken.
removed from Wikipedia. Nobody will know who you are.
That's right.
Is this the friend that led you to your wife?
Yes.
Oh, so this is very
Okay,
important.
so you could tie. Okay, that would be good.
Oh, yeah.
He's good at picking out ladies.
Yeah, but
They have
every
good
story
friends.
that I have, usually with him, involves another woman involved, like another one of his
Nah.
girlfriends. So I can't tell a story.
I have so many stories about this guy. Let me think.
Any without him having
Where
his
do
arm
I
around a
start?
chick.
Well, so I met my wife, through him because, he was dating my wife's roommate. So I mean, I guess we could tell that story. I don't know. I'd be clever.
Don't make it about you.
Well, no, but it's about us. It's about us. It always circles around about me anyway, so
Yeah.
it'll be all
Might as well.
Good luck.
Deal.
It'll be all right. Hey, and this is all because of Moon, by the way. When something happens at the airport,
Yes.
Yeah, I'm a net.
man.
I'm the net of airport disaster.
Especially
stuff
after
from
George
Lambert.
Wallace, what he talked about on his show on Friday.
Are you
Yeah.
talking about what happened yesterday?
yeah,
Yeah, which specifically, by the way, George Wallace even pointed out the pitfalls of Lambert. Mm-hmm. And did anybody catch how he bookended that?
Well-
About how his world travels? He travels here, he lives here, all this kind of stuff. And what do you know? Another world traveler bitching about our Lambert International.
I think Lambert is made for those of us who haven't traveled the world. And then we're just okay. Maybe that's the...
Well,
if you
yeah,
travel
listen.
a lot, you're going to hate it. And if you don't travel enough, you're going to be fine.
Okay, if you've only had prison food, I'm sure you think food is fine.
Yeah.
But then when somebody lets you out and you go, oh, this is how you're supposed to do this? Get out of here.
I mean, I've been inconvenienced at a lot of airports before. I don't see Lambert as an inconvenience more than any other.
I understand the subtleties. I understand that there's some
And I haven't traveled as much as you.
nuanced things. I'm just saying, on the whole, it's garbage. Lambert is garbage.
I feel like I'm in and out. Like I go there, I sit at the gate.
I
There's
just feel like it's dirty.
There's not many amenities.
Here's
What am I looking for, though?
Here's the problem. The reason that I'm upset with it is not because I've been inconvenienced here and there. It has nothing to do with that. I wouldn't care, actually, if I was just passing through and this was not my home airport. I love this city. I got its flag tattooed on me in 3 or 4 different places. I love it here, and I want to see this place do well. Lambert, we're in the middle of the country. We're a fly-through country, especially in a day and age where everybody's like connecting now. I want to put our best foot forward as this city, and I want to make sure that it's growing. The business people come through and go, wow, maybe I want to set up my headquarters here.
Honestly, when you fly into a city and then you go, oh, man, this airport's garbage, you forget about it as soon as you leave.
I disagree. I think people that come through here, I just read a tweet from somebody, I forget who it was, some gal that like travels for a living, and she said, I have now driven from New York to L.A., I think it was New York to L.A., or somewhere on the East Coast to L.A., for the 30th time. You know, one end to the other end of the country. And this is what her tweet said. And by far the worst part is St. Louis and whatever stretch of highway. She said some stretch of highway that I've
70
never...
or...
No, not here. Oh. I'm saying the worst parts of her drive from one end of the country to the other. She actually said St. Louis. Now, I don't know what she had as an impression, what happened to her. I don't know.
I need specifics. Was it where potholes?
That's not the point. What I'm saying is people that are traveling through, their first impression matters. Haven't you ever been somewhere and you were only there for maybe 10 minutes or you were there for a couple of days or something and you didn't have a great experience? And forever, that's all you think of from Cincinnati or from wherever it is. And all I'm saying is if people are flying through, most likely they're stopping through Lambert and they're getting the no amenities. They're getting the neighborhood that's not great around it. They're getting the hotel experience that's not great around it. Like there's just no experience that's going to make them positively reflect on their time in St. Louis.
Here was the headline from KSDK yesterday. Long lines, missed flights, frustration at Lambert Terminal 2 Sunday. Hundreds of people waited for hours outside Terminal 2 at St. Louis Lambert International Airport Sunday morning, with the line spilling out onto the streets where cars drop off passengers as people waiting to check in for flights were frustrated by long lines and long waits.
What a freaking nightmare.
It's great.
That's because of a convention or something?
Yeah.
Five on your side, and that's KSDK, received images and messages from people who said police were helping with crowd control and that some tempers were getting short and some people missed flights. Airport spokesman Roger Lotz told Five on Your Side that the end of the large Seventh-day Adventist conference in town may be the cause of the crowds as people try to get home ahead of the work week.
Yeah, but were they showing up and buying flights? Like if the airport is one of the few places that knows you're coming weeks in advance.
Okay, so Laura Swift, a spokesperson for Southwest Airlines, echoed Lotz's thoughts. And Laura said, quote, a large number of passengers leaving a convention arrived to check in for their flights this morning. We recommend that customers check our website for up-to-date recommended arrival time and average wait times at the TSA website. We also encourage customers to check their flight status on the Southwest app or southwest.com. By around noon, Swift said the line was down to about an hour's wait. The Seventh-day Adventist Conference was slated from July 3rd to 12th in St. Louis. Thousands of attendees were expected. Monica Villarreal from Houston came to town for a jewelry convention, but Sunday morning became a test of patience.
Oof.
She said she saw social media posts showing long lines and raced to get to the airport early. After 2 hours, she said she hadn't made it to the TSA checkpoint. It's the longest I've ever waited, she said, and I'm from Houston.
Man,
I'll be darned.
Sadly, it doesn't matter why this happened or how it could be prevented or what changes we're making. All this headline does is put a big telegram out to the country, don't do conventions in St. Louis. And that's all I'm saying. That's my issues. I love it here. I want this place to grow. I want people to want to come here for conventions.
The administration
she knows
at the airport,
lines, though, man. She's from Houston.
Yeah, she does. I think the administration at the airport's like, look how successful St. Louis is with your convention, how big it'll be if you come to St. Louis.
Right.
Well,
so big, it's going to mess up our airport.
I don't know if this was the perfect storm of people trying to check in all at once and just
Sunday.
TSA was overwhelmed, and I don't know what they could have done differently to help this out. But at least one person wrote to Five on Your Side saying that she and her aunt were able to cancel their flights and get full refunds, but she said that people are going to be missing flights. It's going to get ugly.
Ugh.
Bummer.
So that was the big headline from the airport, and thank you all for sending it to us.
Over and over and over.
A lot of you did. A lot of you did.
Man.
In Lern news,
Go.
something new to worry about.
What is it now?
This will add to your hypochondria.
Good.
I'm just going through some of the stories I saw this week.
I'm probably already worried about it, whatever it is. So here we go.
So we were worried about the measles not too long ago, right?
Oh, yeah. It's the biggest outbreak in 33
Are we still
years.
worried about the measles?
Absolutely, we are.
I like to call it the Ussels.
I'm not worried, though, because I had my blood tested in March, and I
Okay.
said, test me for that measles vax, because I wasn't sure if my
I
mom and
remember
dad...
that was, what, a couple months ago? Everybody's worried about the measles. Wound up not really being much, right?
Wait, what?
Dude, it's 33% up, or what is it? It's the highest level of measles outbreak in 33 years or something crazy.
It's off the headlines, right? We're not talking about the measles anymore.
I saw a headline last week.
Really? What did it say?
Exactly what I just reiterated to you.
Measles off the headlines?
Measles, highest record, because everybody's just making out with measles people.
Okay.
Measlers.
Let's worry about this now.
Go.
Somebody died from the plague.
Oh, I saw this in Arizona, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, trust. I got all the plague news. But
Somebody died from the plague.
guys, don't worry.
Hey, people dying from the plague is up over 100% now.
Well, you get it from fleas.
Is this a time traveler from 1100s?
Somebody goes, what chapter of New Testament are we on?
Deaths from the plague are up 75%. You see that somebody died in
no.
Arizona.
Go on. Tell the people.
Well, I mean, it's not something you don't hear every day, but, health officials have confirmed that a person in Arizona has died from the plague. Yes, the actual plague.
Yes.
Bubonic?
So the
Yeah.
patient, it was the pneumonic form
Oh,
of the plague.
I knew it
the,
rhymed.
Not the bubonic, but the pneumonic.
The easier one.
Big difference.
Yeah, this is the new age one.
Bubonic is much scarier.
Ooh.
So the patient showed up at a Flagstaff emergency room. Sadly died the same day. After running some tests, doctors confirmed it was the pneumonic form of the plague, which is a really severe lung infection caused by some bacteria. So because of privacy rules, officials aren't releasing any details about the person who passed away, but they did want people to know a couple important things. The bacteria that causes plagues can be spread to animals and humans, mainly through flea bites or from being bitten by an infected animal.
So it's so important to have flea and tick meds on your animals.
Now, before we start panicking, and I know Lern's already...
I'm full panic.
Lern's already...
I haven't slept in 72 hours.
Yeah, Lern's already getting crazy here. Cases like this are super rare. On average, there are only about 7 cases in the U.S. each year, and human-to-human transmission is even rarer. The last time that actually happened was back in 1924. In fact, this is the first plague death in this particular county in Arizona since 2007. So I guess insect repellent with 20 to 30% DEET is what you need to help prevent flea bites. Tuck your pants into your socks to keep fleas away. Make sure your pets are on vet-approved flea treatments. Keep them on a leash. Don't let them roam where rodents live. Stay away from wild animals, alive, sick, or dead, and avoid places where they hang out. If your pet gets sick, especially if they have a high fever, swollen lymph nodes, seem tired, stop eating, develop cough or drainage from the eyes, get them to a vet right away. Cats, in particular, are very vulnerable.
I know. I worry about my Mr. Gray. I give him flea meds because he's our outdoor guy. And he's cool.
And if you see a sudden die-off of prairie dogs.
What?
Yeah.
That's
I better keep an eye on them.
Yep, I know. Well, Scott's always keeping an eye.
You're
Scott's
playing whack-a-mole.
Scott's on prairie dog news.
We go to the same church.
What's going
They're
on
so
with prairie
cute.
dogs?
Well, nothing better not be going on with prairie
If you
dogs.
see a sudden die-off of prairie dogs.
How am I supposed to know?
If you don't see him, like, sit up.
I did say it the right way. Prairie dogs.
Hey,
Prairie
prairie
dog.
dogs.
Prairie dogs.
Nothing but a prairie dog out there.
Reported immediately to your local health department. I don't even know what a prairie dog looks like.
You know what? I should probably call because I have not seen any
Yeah.
in a long while.
If you get the pneumonic plague, I'm going to kill you.
Oh,
You better not bring that plague in
Yeah,
here.
don't bring it all up in here.
Man, I had shorts on last night or yesterday, and something bit me on my leg right up here.
we had sharks on.
Check his lymph nodes.
All right, get out of the room.
I looked at it, and it was like this tiny little thing. Might have been a flea. I think I got bit by a flea. It hurt for the
Okay,
little
you need to
size
go
of the
home.
thing.
You need to go
You need to go to
home.
the hospital.
Let's,
I do have a horrible
Are
headache.
you,
Are your fingers turning black yet or anything?
You know what? Just
Well,
whatever.
wait
Bring
8
on the
days.
plague. There's a part of my hypochondria that gets a little crazy.
if somebody does get exposed,
Look at a flea.
symptoms might take up to 8 days to show up. Oh man, those are gross.
Look at a
Super
flea.
gross.
Those are wild looking.
Squish them with your fingernails.
Huh. Tell you what,
Yeah, be careful,
I'm
guys.
taking some deadly spiders to not actually deadly, but the biggest spider I've ever taken. They've been attracted to my pool for some reason. Every time I empty the pool thing, you know, I'm talking the biggest woodland wolf spiders you've ever seen. These things were so freaking
Man,
big.
I just read a whole thing about brown recluses.
Oh, yeah. That's the one thing whenever I moved to St. Louis, everybody's like, you're going to have brown recluses in your basement. You know, that was the one thing.
Everywhere else,
Yeah, everywhere.
You're surrounded by them.
Just shake your
Well, I
shoes.
remember as a kid.
At least they're recluses and not, you know, partiers, brown
Inclusives.
partiers.
I remember when I was a
Boys
kid being warned about the brown recluse. You know, like shake out your boots.
up northeast.
Yeah, but
I mean, they're
you know,
everywhere, aren't they?
They're everywhere, but they're more prevalent here,
Oh, lucky
I think.
us.
And when I moved here, I go, it's the thing now.
If I remember right, the wolf kills the brown recluse, so don't kill a wolf spider.
Oh man, I saw a video of a black widow spider being eaten by a Venus flytrap over the weekend.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Nature rule. You see that?
I
Fight
saw
Cool
that. He was a
Saturday.
big
Yeah.
boy, too.
Right.
Yes. That was pretty neat.
Pretty neat, huh?
I felt bad, but also I didn't.
Those
It
are
was,
pretty neat.
rule.
it was so cool to see the plant destroying them. It was like, yeah.
That's exactly what the sound it made.
And they talk.
Hey, speaking of kids, and you've probably heard this your whole life. Don't swim for at least 30 minutes after you eat. Because why?
You'll get a tummy ache.
Because if
You'll
not,
get
you're going
wet.
to cramp up. Like you
And
turn
you'll
into
drown.
one giant cramp and you die. And you drown. So is it true? Let's put this to bed.
Go.
Let's put this to bed. Is it true or not?
No.
No, it's not true.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
Yes,
I
because
thought-
it's a rumor that your grandma started because she just wanted to chill for a little while.
Well, I think
I'm gonna
there's
live
like
how I'm gonna live.
It comes from like the most rare thing on the planet, right? Where there is a chance that actually could encourage something like that to happen, but
One kid had like too much
Makes it
mashed potatoes one time at like noon and immediately jumped in the water and then threw up everywhere. And then now we have this rumor that everybody told us for our whole lives.
So
Yeah,
is
that
it
kid was
true?
gonna puke anyway.
Is it true? Turns out it's not true. It's just another thing our parents did to instill a deep level of anxiety within us.
Exactly.
Thanks, parents.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks a lot. So where did it come from? And here's the history of this, which is fascinating. It was first seen in the original Boy Scout manual back in 1908 called Scouting for Boys. It was by Robert Baden-Powell. It said, quote, never bathe in deep water very soon after a meal. It is very likely to cause cramp, which doubles you up, and so you get drowned.
Oh my!
That's from the
gosh.
book.
What's this dude's name?
Robert Baden-Powell. He's the guy that started the Boy Scouts. And recently a physician who also was a competitive swimmer in high school spoke out about the hypocrisy of this claim. Mostly because parents encourage their kids to eat before playing soccer to prevent cramps. He said, I could physically tell the difference if I had 2 pieces of toast and then went and swam an hour at 6 a.m. in high school versus if I didn't eat, I would be dragging. And back in 2011, the American Red Cross Scientific Advisory Council concluded that eating before swimming is not a contributing risk for drowning and can be dismissed as a myth.
I love it.
I appreciate the efforts at least. You know, I mean, safety first.
But his name was Robert Bathing Pals.
Baden.
Get your bathing suit on.
So what other things? So another lie from our parents. What other things did our parents tell us that turned out to be wrong?
Oh, gosh.
Go ahead. Start throwing them out there. Number 1, cracking your knuckles will give you arthritis.
Oh, that's
Yep.
true. Oh, eating the crust on bread would make your hair curly.
Never heard that
I
one.
never heard
What?
that.
Grandma used to tell me that.
But the cracking your knuckles will give you arthritis. We've all heard that, right?
Yes.
The popping sound you hear is not bone on bone. It is what? It's nitrogen bubbles bursting in the fluid that lubricates your joints. Well, it might be an annoying, habit to those around you. Studies have found no link between knuckle cracking and arthritis. As long as it doesn't cause you pain, harmless.
Wasn't the stuff in Fast and Furious NOS, wasn't that nitrogen oxide or whatever? Is that what you're saying is in our knuckles?
Yeah.
Or Vin Diesel?
Nitrogen
fast.
bubbles. Shaving your hair makes it grow back thicker and darker. False.
And that's true
Yeah.
for me. Well,
It was true for
I
me.
can prove it because I shave my face. I do the dermaplaning to my face where I shave all my peach fuzz off.
They say
and
it's
I
an
don't
optical.
look like a werewolf.
They say it's an optical illusion.
For me, I think I had kind of like a part, and my hair was a certain way, for pretty much my whole childhood, and then I buzzed it. I guess it was right before soccer tryouts, right before freshman year, and I think that's where like puberty decided to really
Maybe it was just
really
bad timing.
Yeah, it was bad timing. It really hit hard, and all of a sudden when it grew back, it was curly and really dark. And my eyebrows also. If you look at the picture, I got these nice feathery kid eyebrows. One picture, and then the next soccer picture, I've got Groucho Marx looking, like
You got a puppet.
yeah, I look
So I
like
say
a
shaving.
Sesame Street puppet.
Shaving cuts the hair at its base, leaving a blunt tip. And as the hair grows out, the blunt end feels coarser and may appear darker or thicker compared to the tapered end of an uncut hair. The hair follicle itself is unaffected, so the thickness and the color of the hair do not actually change. Going outside with wet hair will make you sick? Nope, false.
Short Air text line, a lot of people saying the dome light in the car is illegal.
Yes.
Yeah,
Lie.
that's a great one.
Reading in dim light will ruin your eyesight? Lie.
Just to put this out there too. Anything illegal, like that was the easiest way to scare us.
Yep.
Anything like don't do that, cops are coming. Like they would say that about anything.
Yep.
Anything and everything. Like oh, you're gonna get in trouble. It was always trouble.
Yeah, because the
The
same thing at
law-
school. If you misbehave, it's going to be on your permanent record.
Yep.
Yeah, the law and trouble was always being held over us.
Sitting too close to the TV will damage your eyes? A lie.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Well, if you sit really, really close to it, I guess it would.
It could cause. I mean, it could cause temporary, eye strain or fatigue. It's not going to cause any long-term or permanent damage to your vision.
Will it make you smarter, though?
Maybe.
Okay.
Feed a cold, starve a fever. Lie.
Wait, say that again?
Feed a cold, starve a fever.
Yeah.
Lie.
Really? I don't want to believe that.
No scientific basis.
My body starves itself if I have the flu.
When you're sick, whether with a cold or a fever, the body needs energy and fluids to fight off the infection. Restricting calories can actually weaken your immune system.
It's the only good thing.
So it's
about-
important to eat and drink when you can tolerate it.
Yeah, you can hardly tolerate it though. That's kind of the nice thing about getting sick is the only thing you can think of that this is positive is
Lose a couple
I'm
of
gonna,
these.
I'm gonna lose
Oh,
about
yeah.
7 pounds here.
Swallowing gum is dangerous because it stays in your stomach for 7 years. Lie.
Swallowing a watermelon seed makes it grow in your belly.
Right.
It's true.
That's true.
No, and there are some. In fact, there was a Reddit thread. It's parents admitting the biggest lies they've ever told their kids. So here's some of the best replies, and maybe you use these on your kids, or maybe you got some ideas to use these on your kids because kids are dumb and they believe everything. They don't think the car starts unless the seatbelt is fastened.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Let me see. When new teeth grow in, one parent told their daughter, "I told her it creates new tastes. Now she tries to figure out what new food she'll like every time a new tooth comes in." That's a pretty good one.
That's the most
Genius.
brilliant lie I've ever heard in my
Okay,
life.
that
good
one
one.
is, and it might be
pretty good one.
true. We don't know.
Every single car accident we passed was because the kids were fighting in the back seat. Nice.
Wow.
Can you imagine growing up thinking your teeth can taste?
I love that one.
When their tablets need updating, I have to mail it directly to Amazon, and we have no clue how long it's going to take, weeks or months to get back. In reality, they're in my closet. I just want them outside catching toads and bugs.
That's great.
Yeah, go to Fern Gully.
I told my daughter that whenever a kid lies to their parents, their eyes glow. Now, if she's lying, she squints.
Oh,
That's actually really cute.
All the candy at the front, at the checkouts, at the grocery store, it's expired. That's why it's up front.
and I don't care.
Our sons don't eat cooked onions. I said it's not an onion. It's a Japanese clear fruit. They clean their plates.
Clear fruit.
The best thing is they're going to get in an argument in class one day about that.
You can only go to Chuck E. Cheese if you're invited to a party. We don't know anybody that's at a party, so never been to Chuck E. Cheese.
Dude, has anyone ever gone
Like, without...
when it's not a party? Has anyone ever taken children there when it's not a party?
I feel
Good
like
question.
in high school, you're older, you're like, I want to go to Chuck E. Cheese just to be ironic.
Yeah.
I think I did that once or twice with some friends.
Oh, I'm sure they love that.
Without
I'm sure
a
they
party?
did. We had pizza. It was fine.
Yeah, remember I would tell my kids the playground's on fire.
God.
Yeah.
Dad, can we go to the park?
You didn't hear about the swings?
Oh, man, there was one time it was on fire.
Oh, dang.
And they finally believed you every time after
I go,
that.
see? It's on fire. I told my kid that McDonald's has sad meals for naughty kids.
No
My
touring.
kids are still silent in the drive-thru. Not happy meals, but sad meals. I used to tell my kids the cops would pull us over if the interior light was on. And dead squirrels on the road are just squirrels taking a nap.
I wonder how many parents actually believe that dome light theory, though. Like, they knew they weren't trying to lie. They just had heard it so much that they were like, this is true.
We found that out on this show. I just remember that whenever, I don't know, it was years ago you brought that up, and I think all of us thought it was an actual law.
I believed it well into my 30s, I'll be honest with you.
What?
That's crazy.
I also thought it was the law you couldn't drive barefoot.
Yeah, I've heard that one as well.
Mm-hmm.
And that's no big deal? You can drive
it's
barefoot?
gross.
Well, sometimes you
But it's
shoe
fun.
breaks.
If you're coming back from the river, you got to
The dome
Yeah,
light
shoes.
The dome light thing's still got a grip on me. You're not going to see me put the dome light on and not have a timer starting in my brain going like, I got to get this thing off.
Oh, yeah, no, I'll yell at the kids.
Oh, yeah.
Turn it off.
Come on, man. We're gonna get
It
this
does
thing
make it
off.
harder to see. At night, it does.
I don't
We're
know
like
people
mobs.
see what I'm
We-
doing. You know, people can see you better when you get your dome light on.
It does. It's annoying at night. I will tell the kids that it's illegal. That's fine. I'll lie. Again, I believed it up into my mid-30s.
Yeah, me too.
I'm not ashamed. You want to know what the kids are doing now? New TikTok trend, guys?
Yes.
What's up now?
There's a viral TikTok challenge making the rounds. It's got law enforcement down in Florida pretty concerned. The so-called door-kicking challenge.
Oh,
The
no.
door kicking
Yeah.
challenge.
People are going to get shot.
I know, and that's what they're worried about. It involves kids creeping up to people's homes and kicking in the front door and running away.
They have knobs. You can
I
just,
mean, what do you do? You're a parent, you find out your kid is dead because she and their friends are kicking doors because they're at a sleepover. I mean, what do you do? You know, are you like, you can't be mad at the homeowner for just trying to protect their home.
I mean, first of all, it's not your average harmless prank.
No.
You know, if you hear in the middle of the night your door getting kicked in, I mean, you're thinking your domicile is being robbed, invaded.
Yeah, home invasion is like probably the number one fear of everybody. You know?
One family in this article I read, you know, they experienced this firsthand. They were upstairs and they heard a massive bang that startled them all awake. The homeowner says his first instinct was to make sure his family was safe. He rushes downstairs. The front door's wide open. Whoever did it was gone. I mean, can you imagine?
No.
Fortunately, the family's, doorbell camera caught the whole thing on video. Within a couple hours, deputies tracked down and arrested two kids, a 13 and a 15-year-old. 13-year-old girl, 15-year-old boy. They were a half mile away, but now they're both facing burglary charges.
dang.
Yeah.
Worth it.
And here is the this is the Volusia County Sheriff. I mean, he's not mincing words. Volusia. He's not mincing words.
That's a good way to end up dead, especially in Florida.
Especially in Florida.
In Florida.
Florida.
I bet he's a transplant.
Is this Mark
guy.
Maron?
Yeah, dude, come on.
He's a transplant from New York.
That's a good way to end up dead, especially in Florida. You got to think you're about to become a victim of a home invasion robbery. Under the castle doctor, you're going to shoot first and ask questions later. You're endangering your future with this TikTok challenge.
Yep.
Yeah, don't do it, kids.
Felony charges or worse are on the table. And law enforcement, they're urging parents, hey, talk to your kids about, the real world risks of these dumb challenges.
But
Like, oh, go ahead.
I was to say, I think there's only one way you could really find out if this is truly dangerous.
How's that, Scott?
By trying it.
Well, it's, we did the running up and knocking on a door and running away, in the 90s. But it was like, it was different. It was a different time. I feel like people weren't on edge as much.
We weren't breaking things.
No, we weren't breaking doors down.
No, we were not. We were like ringing doorbells
It
and
was
running
annoying.
off. It was very annoying.
I think on the whole, people weren't that quick to grab guns and things as well.
yeah, now we are. We're so paranoid.
You know what I mean? Like if somebody crashed in the door. Well, dude, we had a tire come through the freaking window of our home. A whole wheel came flying off a car who crashed, and this thing went poof right through the window into the room. You didn't see my dad grabbing the shotgun.
Well,
or
you can
anything.
see it's a tire.
He grabbed a knife and
I'm
deflated
just saying
it.
something crashed through the thing while we were sleeping. He went to investigate. He didn't grab a weapon and then go investigate.
For sure.
My dad would have.
Oh.
My dad had a gun in every room.
Dude, we had guns too, and there was a guy who was breaking into our garage. He was emptying the stuff out in the back door. My dad went out on the porch, looked at him, watched him do it for a few seconds, and then when he came out, he goes, "Can I help you?" You know, big old dude. "Can I help you?" And this dude took off. He didn't have a gun in his hand. He didn't need to shoot him.
Somebody was breaking our mailbox. My dad hid out for days in the bushes waiting for this guy.
Just saying,
Eating bugs when they crawl in front of him.
My aunt this weekend, I was with her, and she was telling me a story back in the 70s. My dad was a Vietnam vet, and he had guns in the house, obviously, had a lot of PTSD. And this is before I was born. And my aunt was drunk. A guy that she was with dropped her off at her sister's house, my mom and dad's house. And she started coming in the back door. My dad got a gun, ran towards her, almost shot her, almost killed my aunt.
My God.
And it was because he obviously is veteran and knew what to do to protect his house, but he also thought this was something else happening.
Right.
And it scared the living crap out of her, and it scared him too, because when he realized it was his sister-in-law, he almost killed her. Insanity.
Well, I'm sorry. I wouldn't blame somebody if somebody kicks open your front door.
That's what I'm saying.
Your family's upstairs.
Right.
I mean, you're not thinking it's a goof. That isn't a goof.
I'm not chancing it.
No.
The latest text on the Schreier Air text line says this door kicking challenge is happening in Imperial right now.
It is? In Imperial?
Multiple
of
houses,
all places?
Multiple houses caught on camera also. That's our Florida. That's our
Imperial?
Florida. Mm-hmm. You better watch out.
Oh,
I got a thing going on in my neighborhood. I got a call from the Ellisville Police Department a couple weeks ago. And remember last year I told you guys about the guy joeing in the creek?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So they did a follow-up.
So just to recap. So you were out.
I was out at 4 p.m.
one afternoon.
Wednesday afternoon last year.
Walking your cats.
Walking my cats, as I do, after my television programs. And there is a young man, 20-something years old, joeing in a creek by a park in Ellisville. Okay?
Using a
fleshlight.
Yes.
What looks like a fleshlight, okay? And the cop on the dispatch said, "How do you know what a fleshlight is, ma'am?" And I said, "I am on the Rizzuto Show."
Oh, well, say no more.
Yes.
That's how I know what it is.
Yes.
Say no more.
So, and they never caught that guy. They went out to investigate, and, and it never happened again, allegedly. They're great. Okay, then go away, young man. A couple weeks ago, Ellisville PD calls, and they say, "Hey, we just want to hear your testimony again about the guy, because we've been getting some calls about a naked young man walking around Ellisville, in the night, or I don't know, maybe not late, but I don't know what time, but he's walking around naked." And they're like, "Is this the same kid?"
Wait. He's just
out all out.
Wait. Is he going in yards?
He's getting close enough to
on the
homes.
Sidewalk? Has he been caught on Ring camera?
He's been caught on the Ring cameras. That's how they know. And so I guess there's two people who called it in and said, "Hey, this guy, he wasn't doing anything nefarious, but he's butt-ass naked."
I think walking around
pretty
naked is a problem.
So anyway, and I don't know if they're still investigating that or what the status is, but they called, they go, "Can you just, tell us again, what the guy looked like?" And I was like, "Yeah, he's a white kid with a athletic build, sandy brown hair."
Penis size?
I didn't notice
how big
the
were his
penis
nipples?
size.
I don't
Ma'am,
No,
how big were this man's
This man
nipples?
is hung like a horse.
It is burned into my brain because I took my fight or flight kicked in and I took off and I ran home. And, he was I just saw the fleshlight and the mechanism, okay? It was a mess.
You sure he wasn't catching crawdads with that?
He could have been fishing.
That puts a definite spin on this, the device.
Yeah.
Because there's money spent
It puts a spin
this.
on it?
You know what I'm saying? Well, listen, if it was, let's take that out of the equation.
Okay.
There's that going on, and then somebody walking around naked. Maybe we got somebody with some issues, some mental
For sure.
issues, blah, 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 all that kind of stuff. You throw the fleshlight in, and that's a little bit harder to excuse in any sort of circumstance.
That's premeditated.
Yeah, you're like, wow, you bought this thing. You got this thing,
Well,
then you took it outside.
Isn't there a Dr. John's near there?
Not anymore. No, it closed up on Manchester. That pink one. No, it's all gone.
That's gone? All right.
I like
Trust
what
me,
we're
I
thinking
needed
of.
penis straws the other day, and I was very upset.
I can't wait to go home.
Right. I got to get this out of the box. There's no room in this car.
It was he wanted and I live by a very beautiful creek, and it's running water, and there's nature, but there's also children, and you can't be doing this.
No, you can't.
Please go home and do it.
Certain things need to be done at home.
There's a premeditation to it, though, with the device.
Well, I don't know if the two are connected, but it's a whole thing.
Yeah, but the fact that Ellisville PD
is on it.
And we love them out there.
I love
yeah.
it.
They're on it.
And I love what they call. They're like, hello, can you just, essentially they were wondering if I had seen anything crazy since.
Yo,
and I
call
haven't,
Lern
luckily.
and bring her into the room with the metal desk.
Line 'em up.
with the
And show her a picture. Ma'am,
yeah,
do
flashlights.
you recognize this
Do you
photo?
see this?
Like, do the full-on interrogation.
my God.
My last interaction with the Ellisville PD was when my car died. My Jeep died
Oh, yeah.
on Manchester. It was pretty much at the intersection where I was going towards the car dealership, and it was that major intersection. There's the QT, there's the Lowe's over there, there's the Wendy's. It's like the busiest intersection on Manchester.
Perfect.
Car dies at the light. Traffic is
worst.
backed up for miles. Ellisville PD comes up and goes, is there a problem? I go,
No, I just...
No, I want to
taking a
be
break.
here.
cars are honking.
Get out of the way.
Cars are honking. Is there an issue? Yeah, there's an issue.
Right. Did they help you move your car or what?
No.
Oh.
Well, they called the tow truck because I called AAA. They go, we can't wait. And the guy hooked up my car to the tow truck.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Now, there was a way, and I didn't know this, but there's a way to take, because the car was completely dead.
Mm-hmm.
And without the electronics, I couldn't get the car at a park.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, there's a way. You got to just open up the thing, and there's a thing you do. And,
Oh, yeah, of course.
And I didn't know.
a step of many things.
I didn't know. I was all panicked. I'm trying to look up stuff.
You're in the
how do
manual.
I'm in the manual.
Oh, God.
I'm online. The
Honk,
cop
honk,
didn't
honk,
know.
honk, honk.
And it's a simple thing. It's a simple thing. So the police officer, nice guy, he goes, we got to get this car off the road. They called a tow truck. This guy parked about 20 yards in front of the car, hooked the car up to a tow cable, and flat spotted all 4 of my tires as he dragged the car up,
Oh, man.
up onto the tow truck. You couldn't go any closer, huh? You couldn't not
Incredible.
closer, huh?
Nah, I need to do
You had to be 20 yards and drag the car and flat spot all 4 tires. By the way, all the car needed was a jump. That's it.
Oh,
It's fine.
let's not try that first.
No, why would you do that?
Reese Road, that's it.
So you got to pay for the tow and you got new tires.
Yeah.
That was a good day.
Yep. Good day. And I'm glad insurance covered $20 of it. Cool.
Hey, there you go.
Hey, good news.
Good news. Good news. We'll send you a $20 check.
Good news.
Awesome. So with this whole kicking the door down thing, the door kicking challenge, so it's happening in Imperial?
I guess so. That's
That
what
sounds-
the,
of all the
texter
places.
says. That's what the texter says.
Parents, talk to your kids.
For real, talk to your kids because I don't want to see one headline of a kid getting shot.
Yeah, there's
It's gonna
plenty
be
of
terrible.
stupid things that they can do. Tell them about all the stupid things that we did that didn't endanger our lives.
Yeah.
I mean, there's probably a few. Yeah,
Mischief.
you're gonna do stupid things. You're gonna be mischievous.
Right.
Just do
TP a house.
no,
Yeah, that's the good one.
TP a house.
don't do that.
Throw some eggs.
Well, that.
Throw some eggs.
Throw some eggs at each
Prank
other.
call people.
I'd rather you can't. Nobody's doing prank calls anymore.
That's what I mean. Like I would love. for
You'd love to
kids-
get a prank call?
No, I've had plenty of pranks. I would love for kids to have that experience of calling old people. To have a phone book, and look up Harry Balzensack or whatever. People with weird names, and you call them and you mess with them. That was just whatever. It wasn't. You weren't showing up to somebody's house. You weren't getting shot. The cops weren't being called.
I understand that need, that teenager need to create.
Well, the Ring camera took away our
It did.
ding dong ditching.
Well, it shifted the strategies. But I understand the need. There's a teenage need to create chaos in some way. Just feel like I'm doing something. We should just create a whole bunch of fake rules.
All right, here we go.
Speaking of the dome light and all that,
Here we
fake
go.
rules so they can break them and feel all good and get it out of their system. Let's move on.
We want some neighborhood shenanigans. Here we go.
I would like
Please?
them. Yes.
All right, we got the old ding dong ditch.
Okay.
The quintessential neighborhood prank. The thrill of ringing a doorbell and sprinting away before the unsuspecting homeowner could answer was a simple yet effective way to get the heart racing, right? Oh, it was thrilling, especially if you could hide.
And watch.
And watch. Hiding in nearby bushes to witness the confused reaction was all part of the fun. All right, so then you got your TPing. A true classic.
Yes.
Involved, festooning a friend's or sometimes a not-so-friend's house and trees with rolls of toilet paper, a skilled throw is necessary to get the paper to unroll over high branches. Create a messy, streamer-filled spectacle for the homeowner to discover in the morning. Okay, there's that.
Never done it, by the way. Anybody done that?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
You made up for both of us?
Oh, yeah.
I loved TPing houses when I was a kid.
Okay.
All the girls, we'd have slumber parties, and like, I just remember one of my friend's mom, her name was Janet, and she had a cool SUV. She was one of those moms, and she would take like 5 of us, and we would just TP the crap out of people. It was awesome. Some of her enemies, too. She'd be like, all right, we're going to Mr. Wilson's house. I'm like, why? She's like, don't worry about it. And we'd go and just get her revenge on some of the dudes she was dating, I think, in town.
Dang. Our house
awesome.
got TP'd and egged. Man, I took it seriously. I was like, all right.
Yeah.
This is
war. It's on. Of course, there's the forking a yard, which I've never done. I've never forked a yard before. But this one requires a little more of a financial investment. As it's involved, it involves planting a lot of plastic forks into somebody's yard, like the front lawn. Often a team effort. A well-forked yard could feature hundreds of forks, sometimes arranged in patterns to spell out words. That's nice.
Oh, neat.
Then, of course, there's your flaming bag of dog poop.
They have.
I've never done that.
To Billy Madison.
There's poop again.
That's a more daring and infamous prank. It involves placing a paper bag filled with dog feces on a porch, setting it on fire, ringing the doorbell, then watching as the resident stomps it out.
Don't breeze over the arson part of it. I mean, you're
Right.
potentially creating it.
Oh, you hope they stomp it out.
Yeah.
Somebody's siding could go up.
Arson situation.
Has anybody ever soaped a window?
Yes. We used to
you have?
Really?
Of course I have. Again,
Of course.
Janet, we would go TP Mr. Wilson's house, and then we go up to the 212, and that was a bar where all the drunkards hung out, and we would soap the windows of guys that were drinking in a bar and probably coming out drunk.
That's
God
an
only
awesome
knows.
one.
And one time we were soaping a car, and there was a drunk guy just like passed out in there. We're
In
like
the car.
5th grade.
In the car.
Yes.
Well, he's gonna wake up. He's like, man, I'm so hammered. I can't even see out of
I know. I hope he's alive. Like, what are we doing?
Well, you would soap the windshield?
Yes.
Oh.
Explain to those of us that are like, wait a second, what's the point of this?
You get like a bar of Zest. I think Zest was the best one to do at the time. And you would just run, like, you know how you could write on windows?
Right,
we would write on windows, or we just
Or you could draw
color
smiley
in.
faces.
So you're just
you could do
blanking it
You
out.
could be like,
and it's-
F you.
It's an annoying because people don't have water on them when they're out
Well,
here.
even if you
Exactly.
hit your
Wipers?
Yeah, it's gonna be a
wiper,
mess.
it's going to be a mess. It's going to soap it all up. It's going to suds it up.
You know how soap residue is? Like, you try to clean your shower, like
Oh,
the
yeah.
Right.
walls of your shower, and sometimes you got to really scrub it.
So what you want to do is have an ice scraper for
Exactly.
that. Is that how? Is that the,
That
is
would
that
help.
the fix?
The brush would actually probably help more,
Oh,
like
man,
scrubbing
I
it
don't know.
off.
That's bad.
Yeah.
We were wild. That was
Yeah.
Southern Illinois.
Trying to get
Hindering drunk
pandemonium.
drivers.
It's
trying to get
listen,
folks
tell you
killed.
what.
It's
Terrible.
less destructive than egging a house, but equally
That's actually a good
annoying.
one.
Yeah, you soap the windows of a house or a car. Often involves drawing silly faces or writing messages, leaving a waxy mess that's pretty difficult to clean.
The egg thing is the only thing that upset my dad.
Yeah, because that can actually ruin something.
Yeah, he made me clean up the toilet paper and some other stuff. But what I did is I found prints in the toilet paper because it was kind of damp.
Yeah.
I found shoe prints. And I checked on whose shoes at
Oh,
school the next day.
You Sherlock Holmes did.
I Sherlock Holmes it and figured out exactly who the group was, what van they were driving, all this stuff.
Oh, really?
And the only issue came when my dad realized that the car got egged. And he goes, I know you know. I saw you out there investigating. I know you know who did this. And I was like, yeah, I'll handle it. And he's like, no, I need to handle something with this egg stuff. And I was like, okay. He goes, tell me who did it. I said, well, it's this guy, and this guy.
Oh, you knocked on him.
Well, of course I did, because screw these guys. And my dad went to the dude's house and talked to his dad and was like, listen, dude, these guys can do whatever, but don't be egging my property. And I own that car. Don't
Also
egg
leave
my
the cars alone.
Yeah, he's like, talk to your dude and make sure he doesn't egg my property again. That was the last of that.
And that was it.
Well, it was
we
the
egged-
last of the eggs.
We egged a house down the street, and man, we hit the siding. Bang, 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 bang. For years, the egg residue was on the side of this house.
no.
Because it was like the old wood.
Oh,
Like the wood.
Like the lat slide. What do they call it?
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it's like a slat. Like
the
a big-
overlay.
yeah,
Yeah.
right.
It wasn't like your modern.
That's like a 1x12 or something.
It's not like your modern, hose
no,
off.
Dude. You
Oh.
egged that?
Oh, yeah.
That's
It's probably
brutal.
still there.
Wow.
That's only like a
I would not be
$25,000
surprised.
fix.
That nastiness just sticks in the grain.
Oh, and yeah, all the shells. I mean, it was.
Wow.
Dude, it was.
Whose house was that? A rando?
No, we knew.
First name?
We knew.
We knew. It was a kid that, like.
You're afraid to confess right now, aren't you?
No, I'm trying to remember his name. No, it was a kid that was like a dork.
Oh, worst kind of kid.
So he's probably like leading AI right now.
Those of us caught
yes,
the eggs.
he already knows.
I get
He's been tracking you for a while.
Right.
We were bullying.
He's in a parking
He's the kid that's
garage
keeping me
right
off the Clarkstown South High School.
It's figured out. He's a meddling
I
kid.
think we figured it out. We've reverse engineered.
It's that guy.
That is amazing.
Has anybody heard of corning? It's a more regional prank.
No.
It's something with a corn cob.
It involves throwing handfuls of dried field corn against the house's door or windows to create a startlingly loud noise.
Huh. And then there's animals everywhere eating those things.
Yeah.
That
That doesn't seem terrible, except you're going to have corn growing in your yard.
And, you know, kids, of course, you know, before the days of Star 69 and caller ID, you know, there was an art to prank phone calls.
I was a master. Told you my best one ever, dude. Was my buddy Doug. I told you about that, right? I think I've told the story multiple times. My buddy had a sister who had a Barbie phone, and the Barbie phone had a voice changer on it, guys. So even me, I could sound like some deep salesman from a local Chevy dealership. And I called a whole bunch of buddies. And I convinced them that, hey, man, you remember that Chevy Camaro thing that we were giving away? You know, it was like one of those boxes. I made up a,
Yeah.
I made up a scenario
I
about a
remember you
Chevy
told the story,
Camaro
yeah.
from the Chevy dealership that was in Crestwood Plaza. And these people didn't even remember doing this thing because they never did. But I was like, yeah, we drew your name, and you were one of the lucky ones that's going to receive a golden key. We give out 5 golden keys. And then I asked them a whole bunch of questions, like to fill a quota. And I said, we've got one more spot for 18-year-olds, you know, male, blah, 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 in this area. I mean, I was very convincing. And I convinced them to come down to Sears in Crestwood Plaza for a speech. They had to listen to a 90-minute speech. And at the end of that, they would get their golden key.
Chance to start the car.
Yeah, now don't worry. If your key does not fit in the Camaro, you'll get one of these many prizes. And I listed gift
Dude, that's like
certificates.
that's like a legit contest.
Oh, brother, I did this whole deal. And I gave him a time and everything in the bowels of Crestwood Plaza.
Oh, and he showed up, huh?
So ridiculous.
And cruel.
He probably
told
hates.
everybody.
You're off Wikipedia
He
too.
probably
we're-
told everybody,
we're
like,
even.
oh, man, I got a chance to win a Camaro.
He did. I broke it to him the next morning. The Friday, he was supposed to go on a Thursday, and he did. On Friday, I was talking about it in first hour. He was there, sitting in front of me, and I go, John, watch this. I go, man, some dude called me a couple days ago and asked me if or he told me that I won a golden key, but they had already filled the quota for 18-year-old males. Such a bummer, man. I could have won this, and I said all this stuff, you know, and he hears me, and he slowly turns around and goes, I won the key. And I go, no way, dude. You're the one? And he goes, yeah, I won the key. But I went last night, and I couldn't find him. And I started, I lost my mind. I'm laughing. The teacher overheard all this. She's laughing. He reached into his bag. He had a bag of pretzels for lunch, and he crushed it over my head.
Yeah, well.
And we're even.
One of the best ones I heard was that's a great one because that's so realistic. Because they have those kind of contests, like show up here and if your key starts the car, you win. I mean, I've been involved in those kind of contests, like for radio stations. But when somebody gave Jeff Burton a fake lottery scratch-off ticket, that was a winner
On air.
on the air. I mean, it said on the back like this is fake,
Right.
but he didn't read it. I think he had just had one of the girls. Won like 10,000, like thought he won $10,000. Called up Julie, said our
lives are going to
prayers
change,
have been
baby.
answered. We could finally pay off, you know, some of those bills.
Yeah.
And they let him go. They let it go.
Evil.
They let it go. So,
Gosh, that's so
kids,
good.
just don't
He got
do
them
that.
back, though. He soaped to their car windows.
Yeah.
Just
Right.
kids, be smart, okay?
Be
Please.
careful.
Dude, that voice, that
Especially
Barbie,
Imperial.
that
Come
Barbie
on,
phone,
guys.
Barbie voice changer phone. What a tool! What a great thing in the hands of a teenager.
Oh, God, if I had a voice changer.
Oh, it was amazing.
Oh, game over.
It was like a tiger. You know, remember Tiger? It was like one of those kind of things, and phew, it changed our
the
lives.
things we could have done.
Changed our lives for about 3
Yep.
months.
Would have been cool. Oh, listen, summertime, idle time is the devil's plaything. Am I right? Don't be kicking down doors. Seriously, kids.
Okay.
I'm
Talk to your
talking- hey,
kids.
Talking to the kids for a second.
Oh, phew.
The kids of Imperial. You know the way the adults are over there.
What does that
They're
mean?
trigger happy. I don't know.
Okay.
From what I hear.
Okay.
I don't spend much time down there.
It's probably for the
Just-
best.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Okay? Do something
Go
else.
play in a cornfield.
I
What's
love
wrong
you,
with
Doug.
kids?
I'm sorry about doing all that. He's a dentist now. He's very successful.
Go
He's-
play in a cornfield. That's right.
Yes.
But don't use the corn to throw at people's front
No.
doors.
Be creepy
And
in
don't
the
tear the
cornfield,
field
dude.
up.
Honestly, you want to prank me? Be in a cornfield and be all Malachi from Children of the Corn, 80
Yeah.
in the 80s.
Or the thing we
That
always
freaked me out.
We never did, but we always talked about it a million times because living in small town America, you have cornfields
and you look
everywhere.
like Malachi.
Yeah.
You're freaking me out just sitting here.
But we wanted to get alien outfits and just do it where you wait for a car to come around the corner and you just walk right into the corn, so that way they're like,
Yeah.
really to see that.
Oh, you know what's another bad one? Putting baloney on the hood of somebody's car.
Oh, yeah, it does something to the paint.
It
right?
does something to the paint. Have you heard of that one?
The Baloney Boys? No.
Oh, that used to be a thing too.
Did you do that?
No, I never did that.
You know what it is? That started after Breakfast Club came out. Because remember that somebody Ali Sheedy took the bologna off of her sandwich to put Captain Crunch on it and smush it down with all the salt or sugar. And then she threw her bologna and it hit the statue. No?
No,
Okay, just
maybe.
me.
I don't know if there's a connection there. Maybe.
Maybe.
No,
So
you
the
would
Frisbee
take
was invented.
the package of bologna and lay it out on the hood of somebody's car, and the sun would bake
Oof.
the bologna on the hood of the car.
I have a better prank for everybody. And honestly, I think
Don't do that.
I think we could all get around it. What you do is you you don't show anybody your ass. You don't
Okay.
get an indecent exposure. But say it's in the night, okay? You suds up your butt cheeks with let's say shaving cream or something.
Everything involves soap with you?
I guess so.
She
I'm
does
about
clean
the clean
pranks.
pranks. So you suds up your butt cheeks and then you smush your butt cheeks onto somebody's windshield. That's funny. Somebody's ass print on your windshield.
That
Hilarious.
is very
Hilarious.
funny. I like it.
Well, now,
Hilarious, and
legit.
nobody's getting killed.
now,
That's right.
now that Ring camera's going to get 2 crabs.
And nobody's getting killed. All right,
My window has a crack on
And remember,
it.
Teslas have cameras.
all right, we got to take a break, but first. And it's brought to us by Hot Shots Sports Bar and Grill, the official sports bar of the Rizz Show. Check out their brand new stacked menu at hotshotsnet.com. From Belleville, Illinois, Sierra Hartley is Sierra has been an avid listener of the show and joins the YouTube chat every morning. Loves the discussions, engaging with fellow fans, and enjoys the community in the YouTube chat. Enjoys the topics, the games, the quirky segments. What sets us apart from the others is our authenticity. Well, thank you, Sierra. Sierra Hartley from Belleville is our Team Rizz Member of the Day. Get super sweet Team Rizz Member of the Day soccer jersey. Get yourself signed up 1057thepoint.com/Team Rizz. All right, Lern, what do you got for us?
It's the United States versus Metallica now. This band is not the band that Sharon kicked off the bill. Jelly is getting the smackdown, and who is Hollywood's hottest guy?
All right, we got that. We got your crappy birthdays. We got the porno birthday. All that and more next in your Crab on Celebrity. Stay there. Welcome back to the program. Phone number 314-624-3833 or 618-398-3833. The Schreier Air text line, 314-649-DUMB. The Mick Ultra Studio Cams, 1057thepoint.com/Rizz. The socials at RIZZ. Show your emails, RizzShow at 1057thepoint.com. Sex time fun facts coming up. Misconnections today. I think we got some misconnections from... Let me give you the towns.
All right.
Come on, Imperial.
Let me give you I don't know if it's Imperial. Hang on. Oh, no. Oh.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, no.
Papers all over the place. All right, we got, put this away here. I'm a disaster this morning.
Show me Warrenton.
We've got Kirkwood. We've got Deerbergs and O'Fallon. We've got a St. Louis City Metrolink situation. And we've got a Belleville thing in a place called the Office Lounge.
Oh, my.
Ooh.
Anybody heard of this place? The
classy.
Office
No.
Lounge?
This is a classier one.
Here's how hard Mondays suck. Okay? You think when you retire... Okay, let me ask you this, Moon. Your parents are retired.
Yes.
Is your mom retired, Scott?
Yes.
Okay. Parents are retired.
Yep.
Are Mondays still a thing for them?
You know, I bet you for my dad, no. my dad has been counting every minute since he retired. If I called him, he's not going to answer now because he's going to be asleep.
Okay.
If I call him at 1 p.m., I'm going to say good morning, and I could ask him, hey, man, how long have you been retired? And he would give me how many hours.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he could tell me years, months, days.
How many hours he's been retired for?
Yes, he's happily retired. He likes being retired. My mom, I bet you Monday does matter. You know why? Because she's the calendar keeper for the family.
Yeah.
And, yeah, I bet you Mondays are still a thing
And it's the
for
best
her.
day because Cole's hours are back to normal.
Oh, that
Yeah.
is
Well,
great.
I mean, when you're retired, do Mondays make a difference anymore?
No. Every person that I'm friends with that's retired says no. Every day's Saturday.
Yeah.
Every day's Saturday.
Yeah. 'Cause
Before
I-
this corporate job, which was my first corporate job in a long time, Mondays meant nothing. I mean, every day was just the day.
Yeah, because I'll talk to my mom. She'll have no clue what some times she doesn't
God,
know if
that's
it's Monday
crazy.
or not. Yeah.
Well, there is a new study found that Mondays keep messing with us even when we're no longer working. And maybe that's not the case with the people in our lives, but researchers tested people's hair to see how much of the stress hormone cortisol they've been producing. Now, the ones who said Monday, the most stressful day of the week, so everyone, had 23% more cortisol coursing through their veins. Too much of it can up your risk for heart disease, weight gain, other issues.
For sure.
Now, the crazy part is it was even true for people who had already retired. And they think it's because work week stress is just so ingrained in us. Like when you've spent most of your life stressing about work, stressing about school, stressing about the start of the new week, it's just a tough feeling to shake. So if you hate Mondays now, there's a good chance you're still going to hate them in your 70s, your 80s, and hopefully beyond.
Nah, you'll balance it out because you won't have you have your retirement savings and the whole world is yours. So
Yes.
you'll be all right.
There it is.
I can't wait to retire. That's going to be awesome.
Every day's going to be Saturday? Oh, yes.
You know, but I'll be one of these people that has to still have something to go do. Like Mark Close, who works at Casey's, worked in radio for 53 years, I think. The dude is technically retired, but he still comes here and does things like for his little radio show, like on KC2 and stuff.
Oh, I thought he just hangs out in the hallway.
Well,
Just-
sometimes
Yeah, he does
does.
hang out. He just sits in the
he just
chair.
sits in the hallway, just somewhere to go.
And I'm like, aren't you like, go play handball or whatever? He's like, no, if I leave this place, I'll die.
Oh,
Oh, I think he believes that, and I think a lot of people believe that.
Oh, for sure. A lot of boomers have that mentality because they do. Like, it was a
I
hardworking
feel like
generation.
if I don't leave here, I'm going to die.
Well, a lot of people in entertainment feel that way as well.
Same.
All factions of entertainment, we've basically been conditioned because this is how the world absorbs entertainment, that if we stop, it's over.
Yeah.
First of all, your identity changes. Secondly, like, there's how many examples have we heard of people retiring and dying within 6 months?
I know.
know.
I'm going to be
Within
down
a
in
year.
Boca
I know.
in my sweatsuit.
I think it depends on the industry. But
I think you'll still have a podcast or be doing something.
No.
You'll
I told you, I'm going to rent jet skis.
You're not a jet ski guy, though.
I know, but I will rent them. I will buy 3 jet skis. And I will open up Rizz's jet ski rentals.
Rizz's Rentals.
Yep. We only do jet skis.
Yeah.
All right, today is July the 14th. Back in the day, 144 years ago, 1881, William H. Bonney Jr., better known as Billy the Kid, was shot and killed by Sheriff Pat Garrett in
coward.
Fort Sumner, New Mexico. 42 years ago, 1983, Super Mario Brothers, or Mario Brothers, is first released by Nintendo in Japan as an arcade game about an Italian-American plumber. 39 years ago, 1986, Motley Crue's Vince Neil begins a 30-day sentence for vehicular homicide.
Did you ever see that movie, by the
Terrible.
way? The Mario movie?
The good one or the newer one?
The cartoon, I did not.
It's pretty good,
heard it's
dude.
good.
It is very good.
All right, it's good. 37 years ago, 1988, WYHY Radio in Nashville offers $1 million to anyone who could prove that Elvis is still alive.
Hey, man, that Illinois Elvis Festival's coming up. Like this weekend, I think.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, I think it's in Collinsville. Saw a billboard for it. I kind of want to go to that.
I would imagine that's something Clovis would go to, right?
Yeah.
I think he went last year. Because remember, I think they did some advertising with us last year, and Rafe
He
was
has
doing
to go to
something.
that.
Yeah, I think
he was
it's
there.
a must.
It's a must.
And do you think Bob Joyce is going to be there? You guys know who he is?
Who's
Who's
Bob
Joyce?
You got to look up Bob Joyce, Moon. Show him on there.
Who's Bob
This
Joyce?
is
Is
Elvis.
he
100% Elvis? He's been found. He's in Arkansas.
Oh, this is a religious guy?
Yeah, but
White
you
hair?
can hear him play the piano, the way he
He doesn't look like Elvis.
He don't look like Elvis.
Looks like Kenny Rogers.
do side by sides of Elvis and this fella. And if you hear him talk and everything,
Okay.
His smile's different than
In
Elvis.
this
I
little-
don't buy this
yeah,
at
in
all.
this little squirmy sort of look that he's making here, yeah, I can see that. But
yeah, I think it's Bob Joyce, so I get that million, right? How much was it?
Gateway
Well, that was
Convention Center.
1988.
I hate to say
Still
this,
good, right?
but here's what you're doing when you're comparing them. You're comparing all the young Elvis ones to this guy.
Yeah, not his young one.
forgetting the in between when Elvis was a balloon and didn't look anything like Elvis.
Well, you know, the urban legend is that Elvis lives in Kalamazoo, Michigan.
Why there?
I don't know. It's a big conspiracy theory that he's been cited at Burger King.
I would see.
Likely choice.
My buddy looks more like Elvis than this guy, which is why his name is. Everybody calls him Elvis.
Guys, the headliners for the Illinois Elvis Festival,
You guys are
Coat,
fun.
Dio Nath, Bill Cherry, Sean Clush. These guys, oh my God, Ben Thompson kind of looks like if Elvis and Corey Feldman had a baby, which I would 100% support. Look at this guy.
Oh yeah, very handsome.
Heck yeah.
36 years ago today, in 1989, Timothy Dalton made his second and final appearance as James Bond with the release of the 16th Bond film, License to Kill. So can you name the other James Bond
So
actors?
License to Kill.
Say again.
Timothy Dalton, who I liked as James Bond.
Yeah, he's a great
I
Bond.
thought he was a great James
Sean
Bond.
too.
Connery, obviously.
So Sean Connery,
Pierce Brosnan.
Pierce Brosnan, yes.
Daniel
so,
Craig.
So Sean Connery and Sean Connery 7 times, Pierce Brosnan 4 times, Daniel Craig 5 times.
George. No, not George.
There's one that did.
Is it George?
Lazenby?
Lazenby.
1 time.
One time, yeah, that was in between Connery and what's his face?
Roger Moore.
Roger
Moore 7 times.
7
Connery,
times.
Yep, Sean Connery, Roger Moore, both did Bond 7 times. Pierce Brosnan 4 times. Daniel Craig 5 times. Lazenby once. And Timothy Dalton twice.
You know what's crazy is Roger Moore has this mannequin face. Like he is just, here's an American TV man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he just has his face where almost you could kind of superimpose Pierce Brosnan right over.
Roger Moore?
Right over.
So tan.
Dude, Roger Moore is just like, look at his face here.
That's a good-looking
It
dude.
is James Bond. He's a video game James Bond. He's
Yeah.
like the perfect.
Yeah, he's a good one, too.
But look at that. I mean, you could put Sean Connery in a certain period of his life over that face, and it kind of is the
Yeah.
same face.
Pierce Brosnan,
Pierce
too.
Brosnan, same face.
Daniel Craig's got his own thing going on.
Hell yeah. Mm-hmm. To me, he's the girl with the dragon tattoo is my Daniel Craig.
Daniel Craig. That same day as License to Kill came out, Tom Jones, singer, lost a paternity suit, was ordered to pay $200 a week in child support to a 27-year-old woman named Catherine Berkery of New York. The judge in the case was Judge Judy Scheinlin,
Judge Judy?
who was still serving her 15-year tenure as a New York family court judge before doing her own Judge Judy show. 27 years ago, 1998, Beastie Boys put out Hello Nasty, featuring Intergalactic. 26 years ago, 1999, The Blair Witch Project was released. And 17 years ago, in 2008, The Dark Knight with Christian Bale and Heath Ledger premieres. And that's what happened back in the day. All right, time to find out what's going on in the world of music and entertainment with your Crap on Celebrities.
And it's brought to you by Mentality. Our patients experience a 30% increase in testosterone levels. Reclaim your health at mentalityhealth.com/radio. Well, guys, the U.S. Department of Defense is no match for Metallica's lawyers. So on Friday, the official DOD account on X posted a video of Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth talking up the capabilities of its drone fleet. They used Enter Sandman by Metallica as the soundtrack. And it wasn't too long after this caught the eye of Metallica's legal team. And since the band never approved it, their issues,
Take it
their
down.
lawyer said, please take it down, which they did. And so The Pentagon put out a thing on X that said, this afternoon, representatives from X reached out to the DoD regarding the video and asked that it be removed due to copyright and Enter Sandman by Metallica. And so it has been taken down, corrected, and re-uploaded.
I like when they use rock and roll as part of they blast it on speakers to
punish terrorists.
Inmates.
Or to get, I forget who they were trying to go. Was it Noriega back in Panama? He was holed up in his compound, and they were blasting like Metallica and all this rock and roll stuff to get him out of the house.
Yeah, wasn't it
I
Slayer?
remember that. Yeah, there was all sorts of metal.
It was all sorts
I
of.
forgot what it was.
Was it Noriega?
That was a couple years ago, wasn't it?
It was a long time ago. I think it was like Slayer.
But I think it happened
Metallica.
recently, too. Somebody was using Metallica or Rush or something. It was in the headlines.
I think they use that for like sleep deprivation.
Yeah.
Which is
I
funny.
know down at Guantanamo is where they.
Because if I'm extra
give that
tired,
treatment.
metal music puts me to sleep.
That's what you said. It's weird, kind of. I mean, a lot of people are like, can't sleep
Well, it
to that
depends, I
music.
bet, on the type of metal, right?
But it's so patterned that, like, my mind, there's nothing to grab my mind out of it. So I just whoop. Because I learned that the hard way. I was super tired coming back from Belleville when we were practicing back there in the 90s. And I was like, I'm going to blast some Zale, bro. I'm going to blast some Metallica or something. This will keep me awake. And the dude, I was like, what? It was like,
I'm gonna sleep
it
at
was
the
like
wheel.
sleeping medicine. I was like, oh my God, what's wrong? I had to put on Enya or something silly.
We've been talking about which band Sharon Osbourne, which she has not come out and said which band she said could not come because they wanted to be paid or
So this is
whatever.
off from the Back to the Beginning Ozzy
Let's see
Osbourne
here.
final show.
Yeah, a couple weeks ago. Well, a lot of people speculated it could have been Motley Crue. And Motley Crue might not be the greedy band that Sharon was talking about. Nikki Sixx says they were not there due to health issues within the band. So that is Motley Crue's excuse. And so other people said, well, what about Soundgarden? Because somebody heard about Soundgarden possibly wanting to get paid.
Nobody said Soundgarden.
Well, Soundgarden issued a statement.
Soundgarden said Soundgarden.
And says, we are super bummed and regret that we were unable to coordinate the schedules of our individual and collective projects to attend
What are
and
they
contribute
doing?
to the festival. I don't know, man.
Yeah,
nothing
right.
going
They got a
on.
lot
They're putting out a
going
new
on,
album.
You know
They got
that.
nothing going on.
They're
about
taking
that.
all that Chris Cornell posthumous vocals and they're going to
And they couldn't
put
take
it
a
out.
day to go to the.
That didn't look good. They should not have issued a statement.
They didn't need to issue a statement.
No, that was kind of silly.
That's like me issuing a
he
statement.
kind of put it
saying,
more of a target on
They
him,
were-
to be honest.
so
We
he-
were fishing, sorry.
Now it might be them.
They said we were very grateful to the guys of Black Sabbath and to Sharon and music director Tom Morello for the honor and invitation
Okay.
for Soundgarden to perform. So they did get an official invite.
So was it Noriega, by the way?
Military documents describe a playlist that included nearly 100 songs, and they range from on the nose, such as Nowhere to Run by Martha and the Vandellas, to the menacing Blue Oyster Cult's Don't Fear the Reaper. And then the mind-melting heavy metal that was like Judgment Day from Whitesnake, Paranoid and War Pigs by Black Sabbath.
Oh, War Pigs, yeah.
They used Rick Astley's Never Gonna Give You Up to rickroll him a few times.
And this is this Noriega?
Yes, and then they
Okay.
blasted power ballads and love songs over and over. Hendrix and Rolling Stones, Guns N' Roses was a staple, and even Van Halen's Panama. Eventually, it was a 24-hour musical assault on the diplomatic compound, reached the president and the Joint Chiefs of Staff, and I guess they stopped doing it. But it was 24
Well, I
hours.
tell you what, man, that's a hell of a playlist.
Yeah. I'd enjoy myself.
Pretty
I know.
cool.
I was going to say, I think a lot of people listen to radio with all that on there.
Huh. He was sentenced to 40 years and then released in 2007.
He had a face that looked like a pineapple.
Really?
Noriega?
What the hell does that mean?
I don't know.
He just kind of
I
dimpled.
don't know.
Look.
He just looked like a pineapple?
Look, he had a pineapple face.
He just had
Oh,
acne
he's
scars.
got acne. Dude, he had acne.
Okay, not a
I'm
nice
going
guy.
through something right now where my face is all flaring
Not
up.
a nice
So I look like
person.
Noriega. Damn it. Hey, Jelly Roll has lost a lot of weight, and he is ready to rumble, you guys. So the WWE thinks that he getting him in the ring against Logan Paul at SummerSlam next month, this could be a thing. So at WWE SmackDown on Friday night, that was in Nashville. Jelly was there to open the show with his #1 hit, Liar. But less than a minute into the song, he was then interrupted by Logan Paul, who told him, quote, everyone is here to see real WWE superstars. The ring is sacred. You belong on the stage, not in the ring. So here we go. Here's some audio from what that sounded
Well,
like at SmackDown.
Okay, this is...
Jelly.
Okay.
How
Did
dare
you put this in the
Logan.
folder? Because you didn't send this to me.
Okay, I didn't send it to you. Okay, never mind. That's
Oh,
my
no.
fault. Well, he
I
also
wanna-
says,
I want to hear it.
Is this on Delicious Audio?
yes, it should be.
I want to hear this.
I know. Listen, everybody's clamoring for it.
There's a
Oh,
video,
please
which
show me.
honestly, I don't know if the video is clean because I haven't listened to
Don't do
the
it.
video.
I'm not going to do the video.
But you might have to do the video. Just do the video.
I don't have it.
Again, Jelly Roll.
You'll have to look it up.
I don't.
Wait,
Okay.
I'll find it.
So-
Jelly Roll.
Jelly Roll, SmackDown,
There we go.
Nashville, Friday.
They don't.
Here we go.
Okay, here we
Hit
go.
it.
Well, hang on. I just meant, here we go. I got it.
He lost a lot of weight.
Well, he lost a lot of weight.
Yeah, he looks good. He's not in the ring either.
Well, no, not yet.
All right, fast forward. He's doing a song.
It's going to hit me. It's going to hit an ad in this, I'm sure. Oh, he's under the ropes. He's in there.
Now he's in the ring.
Man, he looks really good.
He does look really good.
Here comes Logan Paul. Interrupting. Nah.
Oh, he's unplugging amps. Oh, that's time. Here comes an ad. I guarantee you.
Yeah, boo! Yeah, boo! Jelly, you gotta listen to the crowd.
There's Bunny.
That's his
Everyone
wife.
is here to see real WWE superstars.
Yeah!
Certainly
Oh, that's
not to
Logan.
listen
This is
Yeah,
Logan?
Logan Paul.
made
Ah,
for
dude,
people
I know this is
who
easy,
have tattoos of their children,
He's
but
good.
don't have
I mean-
custody
but
of
I
them.
can't keep him separate. He's the one that's doing the wrestling thing full on.
Yes.
Yeah, he's really good.
And the other brother's the MMA boxer.
The boxer.
The boxer.
Well, look.
He is
They're-
really
he's
good.
good.
at it.
And I think wrestling fans have accepted him. I saw on social media some wrestling fans going, here's what we really want, Jelly Roll.
Oh, they're going to get him.
No, they were being sarcastic.
So he's a heel, right?
Yeah, he's a bad guy.
He's a
So
bad guy?
Randy Orton came out.
Oh,
Okay.
Sailor Stone.
Randy
So-
Orton, get on out of here.
Back and forth between Jelly and Logan. Randy Orton comes out
Oh, I
to
see.
confront Logan Paul. Then Drew McIntyre attacked Randy Orton from behind. Then Logan attacked
Drew
Orton.
McIntyre from the New Kids on the Block?
Yes, Joey's brother, Drew.
What?
Then Jelly pulled Logan off of Randy Orton. Logan trashed Jelly's music equipment. And so now Logan and Jelly
Dang.
are going to go at it at the SummerSlam, which is happening August
Dude,
2nd.
Jelly Roll.
Randy Orton looking good too. He's scary
Randy
as
looks
heck looking.
great. He's
Is he
always
fight?
looks
Is he
great.
fighting again?
I think he does, things here and there.
Okay.
But Jelly Roll looks, and he's got new teeth.
He looks
Jelly Roll's
younger.
got new teeth.
Look, that's how you scare
He
people.
lost a ton of weight.
Do you see his neck and his head
His
turn
outfit's
red?
really cute, too. I know
Randy
you guys
turned
don't care,
red
but-
on command. He just
Shorts
went
he's
boop.
wearing.
Wow, he's a scary looking dude.
Yeah, he is.
I mean,
He's so nice
Right,
in
they call him
person.
the Snake. Is he the Snake?
I thought that was Jake.
Jake the
Okay.
Snake.
What is his nickname? The Viper?
Logan,
Yeah, he's smaller in person, though.
Wolverine.
No.
Oh,
Wait, and then he hits him?
yeah, man, this whole thing goes down.
No.
They all pile on each other.
Oh, he's the Viper.
Very erotic.
Oh, he got kicked.
Okay.
Kicked in the chest. He got drop kicked. The way that you were supposed. I mean,
That's
the way
Drew
that you
McIntyre.
drop kicked King Scott.
Right.
That's Joey McIntyre.
That's Drew
No,
McIntyre.
that's Drew McIntyre.
Okay, I don't know who
Anyway.
that's.
Joey's older brother.
No.
It's over for me.
Guys, Dolly Parton says there is just certain stuff that she has stopped writing and she cannot write after the death of her husband, which is very sad. So here she is talking a little bit more about it.
All right, here's Dolly Parton. Hang on one second. Let me pull this up here. Dolly.
There's a few things now. My husband passed away. Several things I've wanted to start, but I can't do it. I will later, but I'm just coming up with such wonderful, beautiful, ideas. But I think I won't finish it. I can't do it right now because I got so many other things and I can't afford the luxury of getting that emotional right now.
Man, she's basically putting her name on everything.
She's putting her name on everything. I
Everything.
got served some Dolly jeans, those Jolene jeans. They're like bell bottoms, and they look really cute. And I think she teamed up with Khloe Kardashian's company, and they're like $150.
I was in the baking aisle at Schnucks. My daughter wanted to buy some brownie mix.
Dolly
There's Dolly
cupcakes?
Parton cupcakes or
No,
brownies or
there's
something.
not.
There
No,
is.
there's not.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
it's like
get it.
strawberry.
Next to the-
Get it,
Oh,
Dolly.
yeah.
Get it.
She is putting her name on everything.
You know what though?
Go
I feel
ahead,
like
man.
Dolly has one more good love song in her because of the grief she's feeling from losing her husband. And I hope she does get around to writing at least one more song that is just like better than the stuff
She have
she's
kids?
written. No, I don't think she
I
does.
love how she's this out there though with teaching people that want to be in music that you can't make the living in music that you think you can, and that you use music to then get a whole bunch and do something else.
like
Because-
endorsement deals.
It doesn't matter. I mean, there's a hundred other things. Look at every successful musician that we're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
We're rarely talking about their music. Rarely.
Well, we talked about her album last year that she did with all those different artists.
Yeah, because that's what people know her for, and you keep going. But like,
Who's she gonna leave all our money to?
All the
Probably
business,
kids.
all the business people that are looking for like success. Music is never the success.
Whose kids?
No, I think she does a lot for children, like with libraries and things.
Dolly
I could
Parton
see
does
her
not have any
donating.
biological children.
That she knows of.
I could see her donating her money to nonprofits and things. She's such a good person.
Yeah, who knows, man? There might be something out there.
She secretly had a baby nobody knows about.
She never. Somebody's going to show up and say, I think you're my mom. 23andMe
Maybe after you.
says you're my mom.
Well, new music, guys, remix. So Morgan Wallen's new album came out. Everybody kept talking about how the song Miami sounded like he was singing with Alvin and the Chipmunks. We played that earlier. Well, now he's up in the ante by teasing a new remix of the song, this one featuring Lil Wayne and Rick Ross. So here's some new Morgan Wallen for you.
Excellent.
I like it.
Excellent.
Finally, some authentic country.
Yo, that was actually super tight that Refrigerator Perry got a mention. That guy hasn't even, I don't think he's played since, what, the 70s?
What did you say? Refrigerator Perry?
That's what he said.
I don't know what the hell that is.
Refrigerator
He was on the
Perry. 80s. That's right.
The championship Bears team.
Oh.
Somebody said Dolly Parton cornbread is top notch.
Oh, that's
I
what
bet.
it is.
How
Dolly
would you-
Parton.
There was cupcakes.
There was
or brownies or
okay, I'm
something,
not
too,
crazy.
Because I held up the box. I go, you got to be kidding me with this. Everything.
I'll take two.
I will take two. Congratulations are in order, you guys. Friend of the show, Yakov Smirnoff, comedian of Branson, is expecting his third baby at the age of 74.
What?
Oh, yeah. So he's already a dad. He has two adult children, Natasha and Alexander, from a
You
previous
add
relationship.
like a schmear. It's a smear. Yakov Smirnoff.
Oh, I'm thinking vodka.
So is he.
No, but it is.
Yeah,
It is. It's
Smirnoff.
not schmear.
Schmear.
You put a schmear on a bagel,
Not on a comedian.
not on a comedian.
Well,
So he says, I have two grown children already, but they haven't had kids yet. So we figured we'd just go ahead and make our own grandchild. Ha, ha, ha. We'll skip a generation. So, yes, at 74 years old, Yakov Smirnoff
You did the
is
laugh
having
wrong.
a baby.
Let's see what his is he
Thank
married?
you.
He's new wife.
Yeah, this is like his latest lady.
Let's see what she looks like.
She's a doll.
Please tell
and
me
she's got
Dolly
her
Parton,
showing that belly
Dolly.
off. It's adorable. So,
Is she?
She's much younger.
obviously much younger.
yeah. But not like, she didn't look, I don't know what her age is, but they look like a
Holy
cute couple.
smokes.
Let's see if he outkicked his cover.
Here we go.
Yes,
Also, he's
man.
dyed his hair since he's been in studio.
gorgeous.
Oh, good. Look at him.
Yeah. What actress does she look like? From the,
Yeah.
like the Prestige, or what is that woman that is in all these?
Prestige?
No,
She looks like Rachel Weisz.
Rachel Weisz. Okay.
Okay.
A little
Gorgeous
bit.
woman.
Yeah, and a little bit of
Calvin.
Anne Hathaway, perhaps.
Little Sandra Bullock, little Anne Hathaway.
Very, very good
He
looking.
has dyed his hair. He
Yeah,
looks
he
good.
looks-
He
Look,
looks
he
very
looks
good.
great.
really good. He aged
I love
down.
him.
Yeah, he was a sweetie. One of our best guests.
I'm a
I feel.
fan.
Wow, she is stunning.
She's-
Right?
So congratulations
Look
to
at
them.
look at her,
I know.
and look at him.
And look at him. Look at that
He
tuck.
soaked those eggs.
Yikes.
What?
He did soak the eggs. Thank you for that on a Monday. Guys, a video surfaced online of the Kelsey brothers singing Old Time Rock and Roll by Bob Seger on stage, and let's hear this on a Monday. I did this for Rafe. I didn't realize.
So one of the brothers yells, and the other one tries to sing.
Who's this?
This is
The
the
Kelsey
Kelsey
brothers.
brothers.
Oh, okay.
Travis.
One
and
of them said
Jason.
the yeller yells everything, and the other one's trying to sing.
I'm into it. They were at the American Century Celebrity Golf Championship, and that's where that
That's
happened.
a dude that's enjoying. Did Jason Kelsey? Mm-hmm. That
I love
guy's
him.
enjoying retirement.
Absolutely.
Retirement from football.
And what's
From
fun
football.
But he's
is
just
there's
ramping up.
like St. Louis's probably most beloved photographer, Chris Bauer. He's been shooting all the Kelsey stuff lately.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome.
See, that's not
Oh, for
retirement.
their beer?
yeah.
Yeah.
He's,
That's awesome.
he's traveling all over with them, and
That's really neat.
Man,
That's not retirement to me. He just career shifted.
Yeah, but he's doing what he wants to do. He could pick and choose.
He's having a great
what he
time.
wants to
I
do.
understand that, but I think that's a full time gig. He's in a full time gig. That's not retirement. He didn't retire. He
It's a
just
full-time
shifted.
gig that he doesn't need. He could leave and just be like, I'm financially secure. I could do whatever I want. Mm-hmm. The freedom. Freedom.
I like his wife Kylie's podcast that she has. It's really good. She has a lot of great interviews on there, and she's just cool as hell. So if you've not checked that out, look it up. James Gunn reboot of the DC movie universe is off to a fantastic start. Superman performed so well, earning $123 million in its first weekend of its release of North America.
And the man to my left saw it.
I know. I want your notes. What do you think about it?
First, I want to ask some questions before we go on with the review.
Okay.
So it killed at the box office.
Killed at the box office.
I've
217 million worldwide.
If I'm being honest, I have a lot of emotions wrapped up in Superman, so I'm still sort of absorbing how I even felt about it.
I want to know how you watched this movie. So who'd you go with?
I went with my son.
So just you. So two people.
Just me and him. 15-year-old son.
Okay,
we went to the theater. We did not see it on the super screen.
Okay, I'm going to ask you the questions. I'm sorry. Interviewing you.
Okay. Oh, glad to be here.
What theater were you originally going to see it in?
I always try to see things in that super screen DLX or whatever the heck it is.
Okay.
It's just a giant screen.
So one of these mega Marcus.
Yeah,
theaters.
not an IMAX or any of that. But
so you wanted a big screen.
One.
What time were we looking to see the movie?
Whenever it wasn't packed, I saw.
Well, what was the original plan?
Not too late. I wanted to be pretty tip top for it. Now Friday, I'm usually just dead. So Friday nights are bad news. So it was like a 9 p.m. showing. I was like, yeah, right.
Oh, no
I won't
way.
even see the end of it. So we went to a 6 o'clock showing.
6 o'clock showing, but you wanted to go on the DLX screen?
Wanted to. It was packed. There was only 2 seats available there in the front row, and I was like, I'm not doing that.
Okay, so you ever go to a movie and sit in the front row?
Of course I have.
Blair Witch
Got
Project.
late tickets, of course. Sucks. Ruins the whole movie
Sucks.
for you. Yeah.
Never again. So you go, okay, son, DLX screen, if that's what they call it, let's go to the regular.
Regular.
Like the old school.
Yeah. It's like a rich
Regular
guy's
screen.
size. Rich guy basement size.
Good seats?
Good seats. Yeah, right in the middle, exactly where I wanted. Row B, row C, something like that. It was full. I would not say packed. Seat to my left, 2 seats to my left open. 1 seat to my son's right open. So, perfect.
Because my son he's like, let's go on Friday night. I'm like, I don't really want to go. So we did look at, every screening seemed to have been completely packed.
I bet Chesterfield was just
packed.
Silly, dude.
Wildwood, Chesterfield, all packed.
Yeah.
Now, remember, there are, at this time, I think there were 3 showings within the same hour. This is 6 o'clock, 6:15, 6:30 maybe.
Yeah.
So, I'm sure they made a lot of money.
Okay, but and you went with an open mind.
Yeah, very much so. Remember, I reversed course when they first announced this. I was like, no, you can't do this to Superman.
The previews looked great.
I was a bitch about it. And then now I'm fully excited, right? I'm going in very excited.
Yeah.
I'm hoping. And you told me that the review, which does matter, I do take those into consideration, was an 86% on Rotten Tomatoes.
It was.
At the
when
time.
I saw it.
It's 95 now.
95.
Whoa. Really?
Okay. Critics or audience?
This is clouding. This is clouding my emotions.
Okay, so you go. What are some of the previews they showed?
I didn't get to see them. You know why? Because we showed up right on time, and then we ordered a sandwich, and it took 15 minutes to get the sandwich.
Oh, they don't text you hey, it's ready?
No, they give you a buzzer, and you just stand there and wait.
Oh.
83% on the tomato meter, 93% now on the popcorn meter.
So popcorn is the critics?
I'm sorry, is the normal people. Tomato meter is the critics.
Okay.
93% is the normal people.
So you missed the previews because they showed the Christopher Nolan one.
There
was a couple good.
I know.
There were a couple.
Yeah, the Odyssey, right?
Rafe and I were texting back and forth. He's like, "Make sure you see this thing. I want to know what you think," because we're big Christopher Nolan fans together. So I missed it.
All right. So what'd you think?
I liked some of it, and I like James Gunn. I really want to work with James Gunn at some point, and I think he is awesome. And I do think, I'll preface it by saying, I do think it's in the right hands. And I like the fact that he's going to be in charge of this going forward.
The whole DC universe.
Rafe, in his review, said they attempted a lot of things, a lot of swings, and not all of them hit. And I agree with that, very much so. Rafe and I kind of see exact eye to eye on this review.
Because he gave it a B-.
Yeah, my son and I both walked out, and I asked him, and he knows the letter grade system in which we do. So I said, "Hey, what was your letter grade?" And he said C.
Oh, he gave it a C.
Whoa. Was it because of, you think it would have been different if his company was different?
I'm sorry?
Had he been with friends that were really excited, would have been more of...
No, he's pretty independent
He wasn't feeding off?
opinion.
Okay.
No.
Because my kid gave it an A-.
I also gave it a C. I need to see it again, maybe. I don't have interest in seeing it again, but I need to see it again. I'm trying to absorb. I felt like the music didn't do anything for me at all. And the more and more I'm thinking about it, I've spent the whole weekend like kind of stressing on this a little bit because like I really want to support it and I want to support James Gunn and I do and I do. I think like this is good and I'm starting to think maybe it just wasn't made for me. Maybe I didn't get what I wasn't supposed to get.
Generation of it, you know.
I understand that, but I'm just saying, like, as far as like the humor devices and all that, like Rafe was right. Some of it really hit and was perfectly timed, and some of it was like, I don't know. But I'm going to say this, and I know this makes me sound more and more conservative as we continue to go on and talk about this kind of stuff, but I just don't need the cussing. I don't want the cussing. I don't
F-words?
like it. No F words, but there's a couple S's, SOBs, blah, blah, blah. Either way, there's enough where you can't play it at 9 Mile Garden now. You can't play it for youth groups. You can't play it for groups of children. You can't do it. You can't do that with this kind of thing. And I just don't get that. I don't understand why we need a close-up of
How
Rachel
was
Brosnan.
the dog thing? And because remember, the
yeah,
dog
the
stole
dog.
the show.
Yeah, it was all right. I get it.
Rachel Brosnahan, right? Is that her? Is that
She
her
was
name?
Lois, yeah. And you know what? I love her.
Yeah. Miss Maisel.
Yeah, some of it I just wasn't sure about. So again, maybe I'm trying to leave like this room for maybe it wasn't made for me and that's totally okay. I just want Superman to do for kids these days what Superman did for us in our days. So whatever that takes, I'm in. And I do think James Gunn is a freaking genius. And I think it's in the right hands, and I'm really looking forward to what else he does with it. And I'm going to let it breathe for a couple months and see it again.
What about Lex Luthor, Nicholas Holt?
I thought that guy was wonderful.
Yeah, he's
that
good
dude
in
stole
everything
the
he
show.
does.
That dude stole the show to me. The Brosnahan performance was, I'm not sure.
So in lieu of seeing the new one, I said to my kid, hey, let's watch the first one. Let's watch
great.
the Christopher Reeve one. So good.
Yeah.
So
Holds up.
Is it? It still holds?
Man, it's so
But is it just
good.
tickling your nostalgia bone, or
Maybe.
is
I mean, listen, and the special effects are cheeseball, and
But the story, I'm here
Yes.
for a story. I want the
Yes.
story, and there was a couple.
Starts with the with Marlon Brando and them on Krypton, and him putting the baby in the little spaceship, which was really
Right.
cheesy looking, and then him going to Kansas and the Kents, and
Right.
oh man, it was so good.
They made this one super modern too, and they reference like social media farms and that kind of stuff. And like I like that. I like the updating of.
Yeah.
Of course, I like all that. But the story, and again, I don't know what the long-term plan is. So maybe a lot of the things that fell flat for me are key points
Connected
in
into
moving it
another-
forward. But the story devices, there was a couple of them that are really tiring to me. And maybe you guys feel that same way. And maybe I totally changed my mind when I see number 2 and number 3. Again, I think James Gunn is the right guy. I really love his work. And I'm looking forward to what happens from here.
We'll see how much it drops off second week.
You going to go see it?
I'm eventually going to see
Yeah,
it.
I need
I'm
to go
seeing
see
it.
You got to
I'm
see it in the big screen.
I'm gonna. I do want to see F1.
I
want
know.
to see F1.
Oh, yeah. In the theater, you
Do
do?
a double
And I wanna
feature on a
see-
rainy day.
Double feature.
Yo, I bet
Yeah.
F1 is empty at this point.
I know.
It's week
That's why
4, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's about to hit. Is it Max? I think.
No, that's not coming
Well,
out.
you have.
You don't care about seeing it, do you?
The Fantastic Four is coming out soon. There's a
It's
couple
not that
big
I
movies
don't
still
care about.
coming out.
I'm not a superhero. Like I eventually see all the superhero movies. I just don't. It depends. Like I don't know. If Tim wants to go, I'll go.
And can I say this one other thing, and this is just me personally, and maybe you guys don't agree with this. Can we just do something without portals? Like I'm so done.
Or can we just make portals a real thing so we can get more behind it?
Like I
Please?
just want a story without portals, and I'm really looking forward to that. So like,
Well, let's take it
That's
back to
hilarious.
realism here, you guys. So we've actually thrown Jar Jar Binks under the bridge a lot on this show. In fact,
for
I believe,
yourself.
Moon, you've said he's maybe the most hated character of all time.
no.
He says-
Jar Jar Binks is the Darth. He is the
bad
Sith Lord.
guy.
He is the Sith Overlord.
saved
Well,
Star
we've
Wars.
had some really harsh things to say about Jar Jar Binks on this show, and Ahmed Best, who played Jar Jar Binks, says that he understands that he was the most hated character in the history of Star Wars, and the hate was so bad, especially in Phantom Menace that came out in 1999, that he almost killed himself.
Yeah, I heard that.
So there's a new Disney series called Light and Magic, and Ahmed Best says, I thought it was my fault. I was 26. What should have felt like the beginning of something quite wonderful felt like the end. And he says, one night I found myself on the Brooklyn Bridge. He didn't even remember how he got there. He stepped onto the outside part of the Brooklyn Bridge and was leaning over one of the pillars and thought to himself, quote, I'll show every single one of them what y'all did to me. I'm going to make every one of you feel what you did to me. I mean, really dark
Oh, my
stuff.
God.
Dude got screwed. Dude got screwed because that character was.
I never would have known his name.
Yeah, but
Right.
he doesn't know that. He
was
didn't
taking it
feel
very
that.
personal, obviously.
He felt what he felt. Remember, social media
Well,
was.
yeah. I mean, it was. I mean, it was the butt of all the jokes about the new, the newer movies when they were coming out. But the simple comeback to that is if somebody gives you crap, you go, "Oh, I'll wait till your turn in a Star Wars movie to critique
Well, for
you."
sure.
Oh, that's right.
Dude,
You're not in a Star Wars movie.
The worst thing about it is how they had to change that character because of the blowback. Lucas changed it, and
really?
like if you know anything about Lucas or Shakespeare or any of that kind of stuff, like it's always the weakest, most like silly, stupid character that's introduced that becomes a pivotal point later on. Maybe a hero, maybe the Deus Ex Machina, maybe this, maybe that. Either way, the Jar Jar Binks was supposed to be set up as the original Yoda. Not that he was going to take Yoda's place. I'm not saying that, but Yoda. Remember when you first introduced? He's like this crippled, bleh, like
He
like
was going to have
booger.
a more profound role in the next two movies.
Yeah,
and
this
he
guy
wound up
was
being a
gonna
background
have
character
a
after that.
crazy important role, and then he's on the bridge.
It was just poorly written.
Well, he resisted, committing suicide, thankfully. He said a huge gust of wind blew him, and he grabbed onto the pillar, and he goes, okay, I don't want to actually die. You know what I mean? So thank goodness he didn't do that. But if you want to see him tell his story, Light and Magic
Very
is on
sad.
Disney+. There's a new documentary for Billy Joel called And So It Goes that's going to premiere Friday, July 18th. This Friday, part 1 on HBO. So check that out. Practical Magic 2 has been in the news a lot lately because Nicole Kidman and Sandra Bullock are back with their aunts, Diane Wiest and Stockard Channing. So that's exciting. And one of the little girls in the original Practical Magic was Evan Rachel Wood. So you think, she's still active and great.
Sure.
They didn't invite her back to Practical Magic 2, which honestly I hadn't even thought about till she came out and said that she wasn't invited. And I don't know why, but that really sucks. And I would love to see her back in it. And finally, Harper's Bazaar put a list together of the 50 hottest men of all time in Hollywood. I know you guys are
Of all
excited.
time.
Of
All right,
all
here we
time.
go. Thank you for asking me finally.
Yes, so
My
here
opinion
we
is-
go. What do you think's in the top 10 here? Who do you think's in
Are
there?
these the most handsome?
These are hot, smoking hot, delicious men.
In order.
In order.
Number 1,
Go.
James Dean.
James Dean is number 1. Smoking a
Whoa.
cigarette, the red jacket, Rebel Without a Cause. He is still hot to this day. Yes.
Well, yeah, because he never aged into not looking hot.
Right.
Exactly. Wasn't he part of the 27 Club?
Oh, I thought he was younger.
I thought
Was
it
he
was
younger
younger,
than
yeah.
God, he was
24.
beautiful.
24
Show
years old.
me Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt is on the list, but did not crack the top 50.
Robert Redford.
Robert Redford, great guess, not in the top 15.
Trash.
Steve McQueen.
Steve McQueen, which is my guy, not in the list.
Are you kidding?
George
Paul
Clooney.
Newman.
Too, baby.
Paul Newman,
Newman?
no. You guys are going way old. There's a lot of newer guys on this
Clooney?
Hollywood
Clint
list.
Howard.
Clooney's on the list, but not top 15.
Okay.
Who'd you say?
Clint
Clint Howard.
Clint Howard.
That's the greatest.
He's handsome in his own way.
Yeah, dude, love that.
I love him.
Let me see here. So newer,
We're all telling how straight you guys are. Here we
Newer.
go.
Chris Hemsworth.
Hemsworth.
Chris Hemsworth is number 15.
Bradley Cooper.
Bradley Cooper, not in the 15.
Mr. Clooney.
By the way, he was in
said him.
He was in Superman, and I was like, no, I don't want Bradley Cooper.
There is Superman on this list.
I don't know why.
Christopher Reeve?
No,
Oh,
Henry
Henry
Cavill.
Cavill.
Oh,
He's number
beautiful.
14.
You got to admit.
We don't have a number 2, huh?
You are 2 to 13. You have none of
Give me
these.
some hints.
Okay, this guy, number
Alive?
13, was in the movie Sinners that I watched over the weekend, and it was excellent.
Michael B. Jordan.
Michael B. Jordan is
Also,
number 13.
beautiful man.
Beautiful man. And there's 2 of them in that movie, and it's very fantastic. Number 12, this guy is one of a family of brothers who are a ton of actors, and he actually...
Skarsgård.
Yes. Bill
What?
Skarsgård. So, he's Pennywise, but he's also very handsome. And odd, he's got like a weird look, which I like.
This guy.
Bill Skarsgård.
This guy
Over
has
Brad
been
Pitt
been
and-
put on there and not Robert Redford. Well,
Yeah, Nosferatu.
Or Steve McQueen.
I'm gonna go get some coffee
I know.
or something.
Fashion
I'm not even
icon.
interested.
I didn't make the list, okay?
Keep
I'm
going.
not interested in this list.
Number
anymore.
11, this guy is we love this guy. He's been in huge action thrillers. He's been in 90s movies. He's a beloved dunce in one of his iconic 90s or 80s roles. He has been known to be one of the most respectful men in Hollywood, especially to women. Does no wrong. Dated an older woman for a very long time.
Tom Cruise.
No, Keanu Reeves at number 11. This guy we were just talking about, iconic musician who was also in movies, is having a festival in Collinsville Elvis Presley is number 10 on the
Bill
list.
Skarsgård looks like a poor attempt at Steve Buscemi.
Yeah. You gotta just let
I
it go.
can't
pal.
let it go.
The other brother's better looking.
What? Scott, or,
Which one? The blonde one that's overexposed?
he's just on Mark Maron's podcast. What is his name?
The other one, he was the vampire.
Yeah.
Sven.
Sven Skarsgård. Jacob Elordi is number 9. Harrison Ford, number 8. Jason Momoa, number 7. Aaron Taylor Johnson, number 6. Bad Bunny, number 5. Pedro Pascal, number 4. Lenny Kravitz, number 3. And then Tupac Shakur is number 2. But the number 1 hottest guy of Hollywood is James Dean. Still to this day.
Alexander Skarsgård.
Alex Skarsgård, yeah.
All right.
Celebrities celebrating a birthday today. Conor McGregor is 37. Dan Reynolds from Imagine Dragons is 38. Dan Smith from Bastille is 39. Phoebe Waller-Bridge, that is Indy's goddaughter, Helena, on Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. You also may know her as the droid from Solo, a Star Wars story. She's 40. Taboo from Black Eyed Peas is 50. Missy Gold, the governor's daughter, Katie on Benson. She also grew up to become a psychologist. Her older sister is Growing Pains star Tracy Gold. Missy Gold is 55. Matthew Fox is 59. Ellen Reed, that's the singer and keyboard player for Crash Test Dummies, is 59.
Thanks for mentioning it.
Yeah. I think it's a gal.
Thanks for mentioning her.
Jackie Earl Haley is 69. That's Freddy Krueger. Jane Lynch is 65. Kyle Gass, Jack Black's chubbier partner on Tenacious D, does all the harmonies. He's 65. BB Buell, that's the shameless rock groupie who, quote, gave the keys to the temple to Todd Rundgren, Jimmy Page, David Bowie, Iggy Pop, Rod Stewart, Elvis Costello, Steven Tyler. We can go on and on.
Liv Tyler's
mom.
That's right. She's 72. Rosie Greer. This is a former L.A. Rams legend. Now, when Robert Kennedy was assassinated, Rosie Greer tackled killer Sirhan, and Chris Darden claims that O.J. Simpson confessed the murders of Nicole Brown and Ron Goldman to Rosie during his trial. Rosie Greer is 93 years old. Congratulations.
All right, today's porno birthday, which is being brought to you by Patricia's, where fun and fantasy meet, is Marilyn Rose. And today's birthday girl's been in 78 fine films, including The Bad Side of Town. She was in Boobs, Butts, and Bloopers 1, Carnal College, The Dong Show 3, Driving Miss Daisy Crazy, Love Thirsty, Lunar Lust, Return to Camp Beaver Lake, The Star-Spangled Banger, and who can forget her role in 1991's Three Men and a Hooker. That's right. Marilyn Rose is 54 years old. That's your porno birthday. Those are your crappy birthdays. Now, was your crap on celebrities. All right, we'll take a break. We'll come back with your sex time fun facts. The viral mom libido formula is shaking up the internet. The $6,400 sex cruise rules you need to know. Which state is the most perverted in America? And what is Banksying in dating? A new term. Banksying. All that and more. Can you imagine hauling groceries up 17 flights of stairs?
No.
Be a good workout.
Nah, yes, it would be a good workout, but that's what one Instacart shopper was asked to do. Now, the Instacart shopper is the person that does your shopping for you.
Uh-huh.
And the internet can't believe it, guys. So here's what went down. An Instacart shopper who'd only been on the job for 2 weeks got an order from a customer living on the 17th floor of an apartment building. Mm-hmm. No big deal until the customer casually mentioned that the elevator was out of service. The order, not just a couple bags of snacks, a massive haul. 4 24-packs of water, 6 12-packs, plus 7 4-liter jugs of distilled water, and 7 4-liter jugs of mineral water.
Oh, my gosh. Everything fluid.
That's a small mountain of water to lug up 17 flights of stairs.
Man.
And the problem is?
So when the Instacart person was like, the customer's response was pretty blunt. You have to use the stairs. I want all the water bottles. So please don't cancel my water bottles. Otherwise, I have to complain to Instacart on you.
Was this a test? Did they give him like a $500 tip? Please tell me that they tipped so well.
The shopper ended up reaching out to Instacart support and they were able to cancel the order. But it still counted against him, and he didn't get his paid. He didn't get the $8 he was going to get paid for the job.
$8.
$8. Yeah. That was my $8.
Well, and the fact that the person's not cool enough to, granted, I don't know what health condition they're in or anything, but maybe they're in bad condition, but if they're healthy, I mean, that's where you just have them drop it off at the bottom and you do the...
I have a feeling this was a prank because it's all water.
Oh.
Is there not an emergency freight elevator?
For 17 floors?
Well, I mean, in
You'd
any
think.
building that has 17 floors, there's got to be more than one elevator. You got to don't you have to legally have a freight elevator or some sort of?
I don't know, man. The elevator here at the office is always down.
It's 2 stories though.
Still.
It's 2 stories.
Yeah.
That's different.
It's
I
a
can throw you
tall
out the
2
window and you'll be
stories.
fine.
That's true.
You know what I mean? Like we got fire ladders, I'm sure somewhere.
I don't know. If I'm an Instacart shopper and I see this order and I see 17 flights of stairs, I go, nope, this is not worth it. I quit.
$8. Yeah. Screw that.
$8. $8.
Brutal. Yep, that is... I forgot it's all water.
Yeah, it was all water.
Yeah, it's
Still,
definitely a prank.
Yeah, it sounds shady, right?
Yeah. Because would he have he tried the elevator if he got there? Or do you just like, oh, it didn't work, I'm going to go up the steps?
Well, still, though, I mean, the fact that he had to cancel it and it counted against him,
yeah,
that sucks.
pretty cheap.
That sucks. But that's all you get. If you're an Instacart shopper, that's all you get, $8. That's it?
Yeah. Guess
Plus
so.
the tip, though, right?
Plus whatever tip there is. No, there is no happy ending. There's no happy ending to the story.
Well, he didn't walk up 17 flights.
There's no happy ending.
Okay.
There's no $500 tip. Nothing.
Maybe there would have been.
It's a net loss of $8.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah. Tip your drivers.
Okay.
Tip your Instacart shoppers. Tip your DoorDashers.
Yo, I realized that I accidentally, I bought like a fairly big purchase of something. It was a couple $100, and it was one of those iPad boops. You know what I mean? And it had the auto 15%, 20%, 30%. And I was like, I'm so used to just hitting 20% that I did, which is like $50.
Well,
It's like a $50 tip.
ever since somebody called me out for being a bad DoorDash tipper, remember that?
Now
Somebody
you-
called
now
me
you're
out?
making up. You're-
Oh,
you're
now
making
I'm like
good.
overcompensating.
Right.
Everybody, do it in Rizz's area.
Yep.
Somebody called me out on it, and now like I'm overcompensating. I don't want to be known.
I forgot why you got called out. It was because you DoorDashed and didn't tip much or
I
something?
don't know. My kids order DoorDash, and who knows
Right.
what they do? There's no oversight at my house.
It's your name on the account,
Yeah,
buddy.
it's no oversight. I don't know what's going on. I've lost control.
You never had control.
I never had control. That's right. All right, let's do this. And it's sponsored by...
Patricia's, where fun and fantasy meet.
All right, so a Houston mom just went viral for creating a math formula to explain why so many moms feel like their sex drive has disappeared. So here's her equation.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. This is the mom libido formula. See if you can follow along here.
Okay.
Hours of sleep plus number of real meals eaten while seated times partner support divided by number of annoying comments minus the number of times touched by kids equals mom libido.
Plus
And the-
perimenopause.
And the answer to the equation is not an effing chance.
Well, also, if you're thinking about math, that instantly ruins any momentum towards the good stuff.
Hours of sleep plus number of real meals eaten while seated times partner support divided by the number of annoying comments minus the number of times touched by kids equals mom libido. Okay, there you go. That is the mom libido formula.
Yeah, I didn't hear anything about hormones in there.
No hormones in there. None, no hormones needed. Hormones not taken into the equation.
Well, and that's for real because that's just studying women's health as a whole, but needs to be.
I think this is more tongue-in-cheek than anything else. but-
I want people to know that women's health is not being studied as much as men's erectile dysfunction. I said it. The research is out there.
Okay.
Thank you.
Here's a fun fact. The more sleep, the more support from your partner, and actual meals moms get, the more likely they are to be in the mood. Okay? But every annoying comment and toddler touch, that libido number drops. And you know, scheduling sex actually works for some couples. So according to a survey, about 14% of couples keep the spark alive by penciling in their bedroom time. And it works for them. And sex therapists say comparing your sex drive to somebody else's is a losing game. Everybody's libido is different, especially after kids. So open communication and a sense of humor can help you out. And if life gets hectic, try figuring out what's snuffing out the desire. Sometimes it's just a lack of sleep, not a lack of attraction.
But she said if she makes more meals, then it helps increase it. Is that what I heard?
If she makes more meals. No, I don't think that's part of the equation.
I thought that's what she was saying.
Damn it, Scott.
No, so yes. So you yelling at her to get in the kitchen? Mm-hmm. I don't know. Scott, I don't know if that helps.
Well, worth trying.
Here she is talking about
Poor
it.
Alice.
Welcome to Mom Libido 101. Here's the basics of the formula. The amount she slept last night, plus how much food she's eaten today, sitting down, times the amount of help her partner gave her, divided by the annoying comments, minus the number of times she was touched by her children today. So let's run through an example, shall we? Let's say Mom got 8 hours of sleep last night, ate 3 full meals, her partner did pickup and bath time, but he was really annoying twice. Then we have to subtract by the 1,000 times that she was touched today. Does anyone know what the answer is? Not a chance.
Ah, yes.
It's pretty funny.
Sounds like a fun house. But listen, life gets hectic. You got a lot of kids, toddlers running around. I sometimes forget about those times.
Yeah, we were thinking about that last night. We were sitting out on the deck, and we could hear a baby crying from like 35 houses down.
I get triggered by it, honestly.
So does my wife. It doesn't bother me at all. But my wife goes, oh, God, anytime I think about, what we missed out not having babies together, some baby cries off in the distance, and I think, nope, no way.
If I hear a baby crying, I'll go, ooh, I want to vomit.
That's what she said.
Get it away from
Vomit.
me.
She heard it, she goes, oh, God, birth control, dude.
It's beautiful.
Hey, who's ready to set sail on the naughtiest cruise of your life?
Me.
And I know Lern's
not
out.
Lern.
I'm out.
I know Lern's not a cruiser.
I'll be naughty on land.
I know Lern's not a cruiser, but a sex cruise? I mean, come on. Who can
We've
say
heard
that?
Yeah,
stories.
Tim, come on.
We know multiple
I'm
people.
sure he'd be very into this.
We know multiple people that have gone on there, and some of the stories they have told have been insanity. Insanity.
Well, if you're going on a sex cruise, here are the rules you need to know. So there's a UK company just launched a 6-night all-inclusive sex cruise. It goes from Barcelona to Monte Carlo, Florence, and Portofino, with cabins starting at a spicy $6,400.
What a missed opportunity there.
I know.
What do you mean?
They're just 500 away.
69.
Oh, yeah.
Would have been a better price.
So here are the must-follow rules for this pleasure-packed adventure. So there's the golden 3, guys. And Scott, tell us what the golden 3 are.
Well, the golden 3. It's you're talking about the package?
No, these are the golden 3 rules.
Oh, the golden 3 rules.
The golden 3 rules of a sex
All right.
cruise. Go. Number 1 is
Ask 3 times.
Hug everyone you see. Hug everyone you see.
yes.
No,
Yeah.
is
Have
it-
people sit in your laps. And
What do 3s have to do with this?
If there's a tickle fight breaks out, you must enter it.
must participate in tickle fights.
Wait, is it only 3 rules, or is it the rule of 3?
They call it the golden 3.
You can't look at
Oh, I
people's
see.
privates for too long. Is that on there?
Well,
That's one of the lists.
That's probably a good.
There's privacy, there's confidentiality, and there's discretion. So what happens on the ship stays on the ship.
Those are
Doggone.
damn near synonyms.
Don't reveal anyone's identity from the parties. No harassment, no abuse, no harm. Respect is absolutely essential. Be honest about your relationships. No pretending your spouse isn't on board. So those. Okay, that's one part. Rule number 2, no solo men allowed. This cruise is all about celebrating female pleasure and safety. Single men cannot book or enter playrooms. It's for solo women, couples, and partners of women only. The founder's golden rule is no solo men in playrooms. Consent, consent, consent. Okay. Then you have to dress to impress and undress.
Ooh.
So there are dedicated clothing optional areas. But don't get cheeky everywhere. Each party, they have these theme parties, has its own theme and dress code. So there's the white party, all white everything. There's the masked ball party. Black tie, ball gowns, and masks. Think
Eyes wide shut.
Eyes wide shut.
Okay.
There's the creatures of the night party. Woodland, goddess, nymphs, get creative. There's the hedonism party. Daytime beach clubwear. There's the dominion party. Latex, leather, nighttime thrills.
Ooh, there's a dress like Dr. Phil party.
Hey, Scott's on board. Scott's on board. Oh my God, I forgot my mask. Don't worry.
They have.
Don't worry. There are mask and headdress making stations on board.
Thank God.
Oh, thank
You'll be okay.
you. Ooh, I hate forgetting that whenever.
First timers are welcome, guys. There's a pre-cruise chat and a mix and mingle. That's the night before you set sail, so you can vibe with your fellow cruisers. No club membership is required, but you must sign consent and attendance forms once on board. And it's all inclusive. All food, drink, many experiences are included. Some special events might cost a little extra, but expect everything from cooking classes to sunrise yoga, sex workshops, even a fun quiz night, sexy quiz night.
Ooh, super fun.
Naked trivia.
That is correct.
Couples can look forward to speed dating sessions just in case you want to make some new friends. So if you're craving a spicy adventure at sea, remember, follow the rules, respect your fellow passengers, and pack those sexy outfits. Bon voyage, Scott.
All right,
Bye,
I can't
Scott.
wait. I'm enjoying, on Wednesday, they have the abstinence sober party. That
Nope.
looks fun.
That's not on that. Not on that ship. Okay, what state is the most perverted in America?
Oh,
Which
that's
What
easy.
state? Okay.
What state officially claims the title of America's most perverted?
There's got two. There's two.
I mean, you go to Nevada, but I don't know. I mean, to me, I
See if you
want
can
to.
tell me. See if you can name the top 5.
I think people in Utah are perverted. They just don't talk about it.
That is the third
Utah
most perverted state out there.
Not bad.
and Nevada.
Nevada did not make the top 5.
Aren't we always surprised by Arkansas and how
Arkansas
they
not
make
in
some
the
of these
top 5.
lists? Really?
Florida.
Yeah, it's got to be our Florida.
Now this is Florida's not the top 5. These are the most online porn searches per person.
Oh, so that takes Florida out of it.
So
Let's
it
go
was
someplace
Most
cold.
I know.
online porn searches
Cold.
per person.
Got to go cold, right? Minnesota,
Minnesota, no.
How about West
California.
Virginia?
California, number 5. West Virginia, no.
Michigan.
Michigan, no.
Maine.
Maine is number 1.
Hello. What?
Live.
Yes, bring her in.
Stephen
Liv is
King,
from.
what are you doing up there?
Maine has officially claimed the title of America's most perverted state.
If you're
Known
not-
as the what? Maine is the
The country's
Lobster
erected,
state.
No.
appendage.
Yeah, the tip.
it's the it's not the
tip
lobster
state. Yes,
Maine is the
that's right.
the real
Pine
Portland.
Tree State.
Pine Tree State.
Okay, this
Wow,
is the
that's
second
absurd.
pine tree reference on the show today. Pine tree face, pine tree state.
No, I said pineapple face.
Oh, my apology. Okay, pine.
Thank you.
We got pine on the
so
mind.
Maine.
I feel like if you're not into certain very specific things and you're not in Portland, Maine, what are you doing in Maine?
You're going to your camp.
You're going to Stephen King's house just to check that out because he lives up there.
So Maine's only got 1.4 million people.
And they're all perverted.
And I've only been to Portland.
A lot of them are perverts.
Outside of Portland, is there anything beyond a town?
Isn't it just beautiful?
Yeah.
Are there
But I
any
mean, it's-
cities?
There's nothing to do but Joe.
That's what I
'Cause
mean.
I have a cousin on the other side that they have owned a lake home, or a camp as they call it, for a million years up there, and it's beautiful.
I'm
It
sure
sits
it's-
there,
I'm
overlooks
sure
the
it's-
ocean, and
Okay, so
It's awesome.
Portland, all right, that's a decent sized city, and then you go up, and yeah, there's really nothing else.
there's another town that
Bangor.
Bangor,
Bangor,
Maine.
thank you.
It's
It looks-
Bangor. You figure Bangor? No.
yeah,
But
that makes sense.
It looks tiny. It looks like Carbondale.
So Maine, number 1, most perverted state in America. Maine not alone in its enthusiasm. Georgia came in
mean-
hot at number 2.
Look at
Peach.
these people, and I do mean these people.
You got some Maynards?
Yeah, look. Up in northern Maine, you are
all
above.
woods.
You're above Nova Scotia. You're almost above New Brunswick.
It's all woods.
I could live in Maine.
yeah.
Like, I mean, you're Canadian. Don't fool yourself. You may
Right.
be paying American taxes, but you are Canadian if you are above.
Yeah, I mean you're more north than Montreal and Ottawa.
That's crazy. Yeah, it is further.
Where did Liv
Because where's
live?
Quebec at?
I thought she's from Portland.
Quebec is right next to it.
Yeah. That is crazy.
Well, if you're in northern Maine.
Yeah, no, it was funny. We played Quebec, and my buddy's parents came to the show, and I was like, wow, you guys came all the way up here? And she goes, well, this is like a hometown show. This is the closest my son's ever played to us.
And they're from Maine?
They live in right on the border of Vermont and New Hampshire, which is
That is funny.
basically on the border.
Whenever I was up
Maine
in
as
Quebec, in my brain, I was so far from the U.S.
Yeah, me too. But
And now
Nuts.
you're right there at the border.
Hop, skip, and a jump.
You think Liv like misses the pervs? Like, do we need to help Missouri? Like, what? You know.
Well, that's why.
Well, so it's Maine, it's Georgia, it's Utah, it's Colorado, and it's California. Missouri is number 36.
Hey, look at us.
wow.
We're so vanilla.
But
The show me state isn't
while
so
some
much.
states are busy, with their porn searches, others are keeping it clean. Illinois, number 50.
Wow.
Least perverted.
Get out of here. Land of
Illinois
Lincoln?
is the least perverted in the country.
And they have the clubs. They got all the fun
I know.
stuff.
East St. Louis in general is not helping to contribute to the pervert proclamation of a state. I mean, it's crazy.
Maybe there's something to be said about that.
Well, they're not searching for porn online. They're just going to see
Going
it.
to see it. That's what I'm saying. What do the top 5 all have in common? Do they have legal strip joints?
They don't.
Maine,
like,
Georgia, Utah, Colorado, California.
well, Utah's, very sober,
Utah doesn't
right?
even
Like,
have-
it's
even their
can't
beer
even drink
is
on a
weak.
Sunday.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good point. Maybe if you are at the bottom of the list, that's not a good thing because that means you are participating in person more often with your perversions.
Oh, okay.
I have another dating term for you guys. Banksying.
oh, like the
yes.
artist.
Yeah,
Like
but
the artist.
You mentioned this a couple minutes ago, and I'm trying to think of what this could be. These are always good guessing games with people like us because we've been out of the game so long.
I don't think anybody's going to be able to get this.
Well,
'Cause I saw this. I go, this is
Let me say this. Have you ever gone looking for Banksies?
no.
Tim and I love Banksy, and so we try to find.
How do you do that?
Well, there you can go online and people will give you coordinates. So when we went to New Orleans, we knew that there were a couple of Banksies down there. And so we went and found them. Actually, our Airbnb was right next to one. We didn't
So you
realize.
actually went to New Orleans and
Yeah,
okay.
and you can just go find them, and they
Right,
have
there's in New York
plexiglass on
and
them.
right there's ones in New York.
Yeah, oh,
there's
for sure.
London.
Los Angeles.
They have
They're all over the
plexiglass
world.
on 'em?
Yeah, they have plexiglass.
So
on
who's
them.
in charge of putting the plexiglass? Is it whoever just got graffitied?
To be honest with you, I don't know. But nobody messes with them, thankfully. And it's so cool to see them in person because they're just randomly down an alley by a dumpster and stuff.
Okay.
And so I was thinking about that. Usually Banksy, they're unknown. People claim to know who Banksy is. And then they pop up randomly. So does that have something to play with the Banksy title of dating?
You're unknown.
Yeah.
Coordinates?
Coordinates.
No, it's more.
The exclusivity of it?
You meet in alleyways.
Politically inclined.
You never see their face.
Okay, so Banksy, named after Banksying is named after the mysterious street artist Banksy, famous for art that appears out of nowhere. Sometimes, remember the self-destructing one?
Yeah. Yeah,
What a move that was, by the way. Remember they would auction it off.
That
and
was
it
awesome.
went through the
After the-
shredder, but
yeah.
the shredder broke. Remember the shredder broke halfway,
Through.
and that is worth more now.
Yeah. That's sweet.
The piece of art that was being shredded, I think, is worth more than it would have been.
Very cool.
But in the dating world, Banksying is when somebody slowly pulls away emotionally from their partner, but never actually talks about it. Instead, they act distant and cold, leaving their partner confused and heartbroken when the breakup finally happens. So think of it as a sneak attack on your love life. The Banksy-er checks out mentally long before the split, so by the time they end things, they're fine, but you're left wondering what went wrong.
That's how most happen. Isn't it?
I was going to say, that's a breakup.
Isn't it life?
We need to have a term for it, guys.
I know.
Well, this is
I don't
something
love
they
it.
just discovered.
I don't like this because it makes Banksy out to be some jerk.
Yeah, why did you drag him into that?
Yeah, let them just be who they are. Unless this is a Banksy experience and now he's putting terms together.
That should be called distancing. Emotionally
social
distancing.
Emotional social distancing.
You know what I mean? Like,
No, that'd be silly.
So why is it toxic? Because it's all about avoidance. Instead of having an honest conversation, the Banksy-er keeps up the act, leaving you guessing and doubting yourself. The result, stress, confusion, and a sense of being gaslit. And how to avoid being Banksied? The pros say open, honest chats are the cure. If you sense your partner's pulling away, don't ignore the signs just because they say everything's all right. Be real. Ask questions. And don't gaslight yourself. Your sexy time sanity deserves it. But when it comes to breaking up, how do people really break up?
Via text.
How do people really break up? Like, ever wonder how folks hit the eject on their, on their relationships? Like, were all your breakups in person? Lern?
Yes. The ones that, like the real relationships I've been in. Yeah.
You ever broken up with somebody over the phone?
I don't think so. Or if I did, it was not like it was like somebody you're just kind of dating or whatever.
But when you do it, though, is it like we're done? I mean, do we say we're taking a break? Are we softening the blow?
No, it's definitely softening. I don't think I'm the type that's like, I'm out. Like, that's not, I'm like, here's what sucks. When you hear like, hey, we need to talk, right? Like,
Ruh-roh.
Hey, can you come over? We need to talk. Usually you can read the writing on the wall when those words are spoken. So yeah, I would say I'm a soft, I don't want to, it's already crappy. I don't want to make it worse, unless he was a total tool bag. But I dated nice guys.
With my high school girlfriend, it was always on and off. So I always equated to the way BJ Novak and Mindy Kaling in The Office always broke up.
Oh, yeah.
Because I was like, we're done. And then.
How dare you?
Or she would say, we're done. Or I'm saying, we're done. And that was it for a couple weeks.
Right. Well, they stayed together, though, in the end.
Not in my case.
Yeah.
So most people try to soften the blow. So about 86% of people don't want to leave their ex high and dry. They'll actually explain why it's over, maybe take some of the blame, try to convince their soon-to-be ex that breaking up is the best for both. Think it's not you, it's me, and honestly, we'd both be happier apart.
Mm-hmm.
This is the most mature. This is the most drama-free. This is the way to end things.
That's one of the best scenes ever, is the George Costanza. It's not you, it's me. I invented it!
Yeah.
When he's screaming about how he invented it's not you, it's me, and then somebody did it to him or
That's
something.
so good.
Then some suggest take a break. Like, some suggest the taking a break. So roughly 1 in 4 people float the classic, let's take a break and see how we feel.
The Rachel and Ross. No thanks.
Let's take a break, get married to other people for
That's even
30,
worse.
40 years and see where we're at then.
Just break it off.
Just break it off.
You're lingering.
Taking a break never works.
There's no
Sometimes
such thing as a break.
Sometimes it's a soft launch for single life. Sometimes it's just space to think. I don't know. If you're feeling indecisive, this method lets you dip your toe into singlehood before diving in. I don't know. It's a cop-out.
It is. You don't want to string people along even more. Because I don't think that breaks usually end well.
No.
Nobody ever's back from it.
Well, the whole concept is so silly because somebody can use that as a smokescreen and say, well, we were on a break, just like the Ross thing.
Exactly.
But you're like, wait a second. Let's go ahead and apply break to where in society we also use break. And if I'm going on break in a shift from this job, I don't just up and get another job during the break.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, if you're taking a break, you're still in the relationship, are you not?
Right. You're still honoring the relationship.
Right.
Exactly.
So, like, the whole, we were on a break, and I was banging other folks. Like, that's
Ross
not
was
how-
a man whore. Let's call this what it is. And I love Ross. Out of the 3 boys on Friends, he was my guy. A nice man.
Taking a break doesn't work. I think that's cowardly. Don't you think?
Yeah. Just break it off.
Break it off.
You can always get back together. I don't think that's a bad thing. Like, if you have a clean break and then a couple years go by
That's
and you
fine.
go, that's 100% fine. Sometimes you need just more time, and that's such a great way to do it. But break it off so everybody can just have their autonomy.
And then about 16% of folks go for the ghosting route.
Which is so stupid.
Vanishing.
This is avoidant attachment completely. The different attachment styles.
Vanishing, acting distant, or ending things through a text.
Yeah.
Ghosting, of course, is the least popular and least fun. And least the fun ways to exit a relationship. But, there are all types.
Sounds the most fun.
I think I've run all these. I think I've run all these. Not proud of some of them.
Yeah, that's good you can admit it.
I admit it. All right, let's take a break. We'll come back, and we got some of your emails and a couple St. Louis misconnections. Ooh. Caldy's in Kirkwood, Whoa.
What's up with that?
Yesterday.
What? That's my call.
I was just there.
Okay.
No.
Yesterday?
I was just there, not yesterday, but like a week ago.
Oh, well, that's not yesterday.
Okay? I was
What
just
happened to the
there,
gooey
too,
butter cake?
in
What's up?
November of 2023.
I thought that's why you're here.
My daughter is a huge, like for her, it's still, she's 15 years old and a soccer player and still lives on chicken fingers and mac and cheese.
Right, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. Mac and cheese.
It's National Mac and Cheese Day. Do you prefer homemade or the box?
I've gotten away from the box now. I actually really don't like the box anymore.
Really?
Living a life of luxury, are we?
We graduated.
Well, no,
huh?
it just doesn't take much longer to just melt. Well, actually, in all fairness, Velveeta, we count Velveeta as cheese, right?
Shells and
Cheese-
cheese is
cheese
part of the
products.
box.
Cheese
I
products.
said
Cheese
before,
products, yes.
I've been
Yeah.
disappointed by homemade mac and cheese. I've never been disappointed by the box.
No, that's fair.
You know what you're getting.
That's fair. Now, do you are you a lobster mac and cheese?
Oh, yeah.
That sounds good.
Like lobster mac and cheese is
Yeah, I'm okay
outside.
with
I
that.
had one. We were just up in Cape Cod last week.
What a racket that is, by the way. Lobster mac and cheese. So you're
Oh,
throwing
it's a way to charge $30
yeah.
for mac and
You're
cheese.
You're throwing
That's
a
why
couple.
I'm fancy.
Yeah, you're throwing a couple little things of lobster in there, and you're charging $50 for mac and cheese. Get the hell out of here!
Take my
I'm
money.
not falling for your games. It's also like putting an egg on a hamburger.
But I'm going to tell you, so I can't
Get outta
remember
here.
the restaurant. Gracie actually ordered the lobster mac and cheese. It was, it was at a restaurant out on Martha's Vineyard. We took the kids out to Martha's Vineyard for a day,
Oh,
right? Took the
fancy
fair.
pants.
Well, no, listen, it's a real easy way, a cheap way to get the kids on a boat. Go somewhere across the way, see something cool, and then you boat back later, right? And but the restaurant we ate in had a lobster mac and cheese. They charged $17 for it, which is a lot for mac and cheese, but it's the most lobster I'd ever seen.
Wow.
Really?
Mac and cheese. Oh yeah. Like normally it might be one. Like this was one of those where you had lobster in every bite.
Okay.
And when they do that, that's not elbow, right? They use the spirals. Was it the spiral noodles?
This was not just the elbow. This was like
Yeah, you
spiral
get-
noodles and stuff.
Yeah, where you can like put different things on it, like tomatoes
it's a
and
way.
lobster.
It's a way to charge $50 for mac and cheese.
Deal
To
it.
be honest,
It's
though,
I'm not
Diamonds.
falling for it.
Does sound
Riz, take a look at
Hey,
some
isn't
of the
there?
photos,
There's a mac and cheese place in Ellisville.
Oh,
Where
yeah.
all they do is mac and cheese.
Yeah, we talked
Yeah,
about
next
it.
to
I haven't
the,
been there
last
yet.
It's next to the gym. It's next to Lifetime Fitness.
No, that's awesome.
It's right next to Lifetime Fitness.
It's like the
Swear to
Chinese
God, I go,
restaurant
this
right
is
next to
crazy.
the vet, right?
So there it is. I heart mac and cheese.
Yeah, see,
Yeah.
and spirals, not elbows.
Okay, but at some point it doesn't. Okay, so we drove the kids up to Provincetown, went on a whale watch up there.
Been there?
Okay. There is it's I forget the name of this one too, but it's all grilled cheese. It was an entire menu of grilled cheese made all these different ways. Okay, and at some point you're like it said like brisket, onion, boom, boom, boom. And I'm like, no, at some point that's just a sandwich with
Right.
cheese. It's no longer grilled cheese.
Right.
So I don't know, eventually when you add too much to mac and cheese, is it no longer mac and
Yeah.
cheese?
Yeah, like
becomes
look
a
on
salad.
this, on this menu, it's mac and cheese with brisket and
bread.
In bread. I mean, I don't
In
know what
bread.
you call this besides a sandwich with mac and cheese on it. It
Just
does
let
look-
it be. This is a
spectacular.
delicious invention.
It looks great.
So,
But-
Chris, anything happening in your
No,
world?
everything's pretty quiet, guys. How's your world?
Everything's fine. Nothing. Just having a great summer, right, Chris?
Yeah, it's just nothing's
going on at all,
Nothing's
huh?
going on. Yeah.
Well, congratulations, by the way, in order
Thank you.
for you and Joey moving over to do the TV side of things for the Blues broadcast. Couldn't be happier for you.
Yeah, thanks. It's it's bittersweet in some ways. We've been doing
course.
this a long time, as you guys know. But John Kelly is a dear friend. He's a good friend. Just the personal feelings, for him and for his wife Jennifer and son Patrick and Megan and Grace, three terrific kids, two great daughters as well. And there's the pit in you that even though you're given a tremendous opportunity, one never really sought out, never asked for, right? But the team called and said, "This is the direction we want to go. Here's how we want what we want you to do." I said, "Okay," but knowing that opportunity is coupled with the real heavy personal impact, on a guy that, will be honored by the Hall of Fame. He will be in there with his dad as the first father-son in the NHL.
Wow.
To have, to be both honored by the Hall of Fame. The loyal fan base of St. Louis, for its broadcasters in any of the sports, and especially hockey. The family history with the team and all that stuff makes it a unique challenge here. And I don't want to. I'm excited about the opportunity personally, and what Joe and I are going to be given a chance to do, right? But I'm fully aware and understanding and human and feel and understand the impact of this decision on him, and
now,
that is not easy.
Yeah, I've watched you call games before. Calling a game on the radio is different than calling a game on TV.
Right.
How do we bridge that? How do we bridge this gap?
So, well, we're gonna figure it out. The one thing I would say is, if you've been up in the booth, sometimes you're like, hey, Joe is talking right through that face-off, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, you can do that on TV. Well, we do that on radio a little bit. We don't miss many goals, obviously. We once that puck goes into the offensive zone, that analyst has to lay out so the play-by-play guy can, if a goal goes in. If it's a face-off in the offensive zone, goals can go in real quick. Think of that Tyler Tucker goal against Utah, late in the season. That can happen. We're going to find the right mix. We're not abandoning radio. I personally believe that when you're watching a hockey game, because sometimes the puck is hard to see, the jerseys, all that stuff, I believe that a better TV call is a little more like a radio call in hockey, versus most of these other sports. Where that balance is, we're going to figure it out. We kind of know where our ditches are going to be, and we're just going to have to, make some mistakes, try it, listen, go, okay, let's avoid this. Here's an example of some little things. Like, you might say, hey, look, if you look at this replay here on TV, so you're doing a game and go, well, look at the replay here. Well, now that the game's going to be carried by both, it's as simple as maybe not saying, we've used the replay on TV. You could say, well, when we look at a replay, there's a different way of saying it that's still, because like when Joe or Chaser would use the replay, like, well, I'm looking at a replay right now, right? And so we'll figure out the
narration,
the word salad,
nuances.
the narration, right? The new we're going to need him. We're going to need you.
Hey, brother.
Yeah, but we'll do it. We'll figure it out.
I'm very excited for you, and congratulations to you and Joey, and looking forward to Blues hockey. It's going to be here before we know it.
Schedule's coming out on Wednesday.
I just saw the preseason.
Schedule's coming out.
I just saw they released the preseason schedule.
So yeah, they're releasing the preseason schedule today. This will be the last year of all those preseason games. So they've agreed to a new CBA, right? So there's one more year left in the current collective bargaining agreement. Then they extended it by 4 years, so there's no work stoppage in hockey for the next 5 years, which is fantastic. And they're going to, not this season, the next season, they've agreed to increase the regular season schedule from 82 to 84 games.
Whoa. Right?
Which now allows you'll play every team in your division the same number of times. And to do that, they're cutting down where you're only going to play 4 preseason games, which is great.
Right, we got 6 preseason games coming up, starting on September 20th.
Yep.
September 20th, Blues and Stars, and then Blues and the Blue Jackets, Blackhawks, Stars, Senators, Blackhawks. And when does the season begin? What's the date?
October 8th or 9th, somewhere in there.
The 4th is the final preseason game, but man, it's going to be here.
So here's the excitement of this week. Preseason schedule today, regular season schedule on Wednesday, and then shortly thereafter, Rizz night.
Yeah.
Cool.
Now the schedule's out, we got to figure out when Rizz night is.
Well, we're already going through, and I showed you guys off the air what some of the giveaway things are going to be, and boy, it's going to be great.
It's going to be exciting.
Well, congratulations.
Thanks,
Chris.
guys. You guys are awesome.
Have a great week to Joey, and it's nice seeing your face. I'm seeing it on TV now, too.
I know.
Crazy.
You going to wear makeup?
I don't know that they make enough for this face. But yes, probably. I mean, I would think that, I got too much,
head
here right now with no hair that'll shine.
It's too shiny for TV, Chris.
That'll shine in there. I've lost. I'm going to lose my. I'm going to lose my face for radio joke.
Yeah,
I'm going to have to come up with a new one there.
Well,
it'll be great to see you.
It's going to be great. All right, stay there. We got to take a break.
Guys, cheers.
All right, thank you all for tuning in. If you missed anything on the show today, the clip of the day brought to you by Michael's Flooring. Also, the podcast brought to you by Dobbs Tire and Auto Centers. Scott, what is today's podcast title?
A Bucket of Dust.
A Bucket of Dust. All right, Moon, what else?
August 8th, Can You Feel the Punk Tonight? Chesterfield Amphitheater. This is going to be a full-on event, not just a concert. It's going to be a super fun event with all the characters and all that kind of stuff. So bring out the family. Get tickets while you can. CanYouFeelThePunkTonight.com, or you can visit the pageant's website. And also, if you're going to be in the Long Beach, LA area at all, next weekend, not this weekend, but next weekend, I will be out with Goldfinger. We are playing Saturday. And then on Sunday, I'm also doing a special acoustic performance with John Feldman from Goldfinger. So I'll be playing both days. If you're coming out to Warp, to make sure you check us out. We'll be playing the new song and filming a video for the new song, so you can be in the video if you're front row.
All right, Lern.
Follow us on the socials at Rizz Show on everything, and my socials is at Lern versus Radio. Thanks.
Scott.
Follow me at King Scott Rules.
All right. We leave you with a selection from our Teamers Member of the Day, brought to you by Hot Shot Sports Bar and Grill. From Belleville, Illinois, Sierra Hartley is our Teamers Member of the Day. And Sierra wants to hear this song. Here it is. Have a great rest of your day. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Energy up.